Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Friday and welcome to August. We're so excited you're with us as our sizzling summer savings event continues on, rolls on like the endless summer we love. But we've got a very special show as we kick off the weekend. We always love to celebrate the weekend here, and we got a whole weekend of shows lined up for you. Some of our very, very best on the way. But we've got a very special show tonight, 3 hours live, and it's all about big discounts on everything that you can imagine, but it's also about diamonds and more diamonds. We've got a big diamond band. I know I brought you one that sold out last night. It was our 2-carat band. We're going to up the ante tonight with a 3-carat diamond band, and actually the stones are massive individually, so they're really, really special. We've got just a couple available. It's our last call. We'll never make it again. Also have a 7-carat Diaspore. This is like if ever there were a stone that felt like it was from a different galaxy, it's probably this Diaspore. And I know what you're saying. You're going, I see color change Diaspores, low. That's not going to impress me. Well, this one will. I too see a lot of gemstones and a lot of exotics and a lot of specialty. I have never seen a stone like what we're going to show you in this round color changing Diaspore. It's already rare, but we're going to bring you that ultra high level stone, cutting clarity galore. It is very impressive. Also have, I did decide also to bring out some bands in lots of different diamond colors. You know, nobody does color diamonds like we do. They're very, very tough to find. It's tougher to find the natural material everywhere else you shop. That is what we bring. So that's already the best of. But tonight I'm going to bring you the yellow and the pink and the white diamond band, our tricolor gold, our tricolor diamond band, all at one time. Incredible value there. That's a difficult piece to make, and we also know we won't be making that moving forward, so we've got a big value there. It's a great night to get requests into if there's anything you're looking for. That's just a few of the ideas. I will bring out a big Tanzanite. I've got a couple of earrings. We got all the fancy cuts here tonight. Whether you're looking for drop earrings, big pendants, even bigger drop earrings, we've got them. Even some of that Brazilian Paraiba in quartz. I've got one of those in rose gold, so that's going to be coming up. And there's such a good variety today that I can honestly say when we've got classics like we do, and then we're bringing out the really, really rare, I've got a full Toucan. Okay, this is like Adopt a Pet Day, but in jewelry form. So it's the pet that's never going to have a cost of ownership, which as someone who has a pet that costs a lot for ownership, but I adore her dearly, that's going to be really exciting. So we have that one for you as well as anything else. So you let me know what you'd like to see. We'll bring it on out. Take a look at how we're starting. Brand new. This is actually, you know about phenomenal stones. How about a double phenomena stone? We've got it here for you now. It is an important gem, one of our most important. I am loving that toucan. That is so cool. If you like more whimsical pieces, well, we got you covered. But this is 1128708. It is a platinum piece, so we're going to start with some platinum, and then we're going to bring out the really important tool phenomena. We see cat's eye chrysoberyls a little bit more often. That's where you get that yellow-green tone. Well, they have the chatoyancy typically. This is where you're getting actually the blues and the greens together. That is Alexandrite. The Alexandrite that still has a subtle color change to it. This cat's eye is a double phenomenon because you've got the cat's eye chatoyancy, which you can see, the color change, which is going to be subtle, but still a nod to what we love about the Alexandrite stone itself, which you know is so valuable and rare even at a 20, 30 pointer. Well, this is our carat 31. So it's a big size in the oval, 57 points in the diamonds. They're all larger stones as well. That you have the fancy cuts in the marquise. You've got some round brilliance as well. It's a really interesting cat's eye too, because I feel like beyond the blue shades you're seeing of that chatoyancy that's running perfectly vertical down the roval stone, it's actually like there's a green element behind it as well. So you're getting a very, very important look here overall. It's a lot of platinum, it's a lot of diamonds, and that's why it should be $4,999. We're not doing that here tonight. I have got a major discount on everything. I don't care how brand new it is. This one is. Currently a size 5. That'll be something we can change for you if you'd like us to. So no worries on that. We do size for you. And we've got this one that's going to be a heck of a value. Look at that diamond side to side. It looks like a round. I mentioned it's a roval. That's somewhere between a round and an oval. So roval. But you've got that look where honestly from a distance it looks more round. And we're going to make it really affordable, so come on in. I like to start every show I do, which is every show here, with a big, big value, and that is really what we start off with to really kind of set the tone for the evening, but also give y'all a reason to be here right at the start, because our real true value seekers, it's amazing how I've got a couple of shoppers that love to shop, and you'll hear the same names in the first couple of minutes of the show because they understand. They're here ready to go. They get how important these values are out the starting gate, and they never miss them. So it really is a thing. And again, always, no matter if it's it's a daytime show or an evening show, really important to be with us from the start for that reason. Let's take a look at this, and out it goes with a better price tag than even $49.99. Oh, a lot better. Let's really send it out for you. This is going to be that really important look, a superstar value, and better than even, I don't like 4,000 or 3,000. Two seems a bit much for a Friday night party that we got going on. It is here. It's ready. We will take requests. I know I had a bunch of requests last night. Let's keep those going here tonight and make this even better than 2,000 or $19.99. I got a real good idea here of what it's going to take to move it. Especially, you don't see these very often. We see the cat's eyes and we see the Alexandrites, but together, cat's eye, Alexandrite, really superstar rare. Plenty durable to wear every day, 8.5 on the Mohs scale. So there's only a couple stones that exist that are any more durable than that one is. That would be sapphires, rubies, and diamonds. And we're going to make this one better than even $1,500. This is with a lot of exceptional diamonds around it. Great looking piece overall. And let's take it on down. Best we know how. I will make this $11.11. So forgive the odd number, but that means after your discount, it's going to be $9.99 to really send that flying out of here. So under $1,000 for a stone of that size in that level of rarity, it is beauty. And I bet there's a lot of people who have gorgeous collections. I was just looking at some emails today from viewers who actually, several of you tonight or this afternoon decided to send me pictures of your collections. And I was so excited to see it. Pieces that, you know, some were, there was one gal who had like a whole jewelry box filled with TVON jewelry, and another gal that had a nice little ring stand full of TVON ID as well. It's interesting because you can have the most rare and exotics in the world, like Paraibas and yellow diamonds and blue winged black Ds. And I bet you a lot of collections, even the most grandest of them all, do not have a cat's eye Alexandrite. It is rare. So it is something where if you're looking to add those more unusual stones to your collection, really diversify your collector's vault, if you will, this is a good way to do it. And it's all under $1,000. Now we've got Tanzanite earrings and a ring to match. So I'm really excited about this set opportunity, yet it's going to be super affordable to get that set home. And I do have a new blue sapphire. It's a pear shape. Got a brooch that's going to have our Brazilian Paraibas and some, again, Tanzanite earrings with a ring to match that are going to be really cool together. So a great chance to pick those up. And here we go. So this is, boy, I think we're going to also see a very large blue zircon with a lot of diamonds. All right, I'll keep that. I'm keeping everything that doesn't go. This is a sale where you are shopping better than the host, okay? You really are. You are shopping better than I can around here. And I wanted to get started early with these because guess what? One pair in white. I do have a pair in yellow gold as well, and they feel like a virtual stop sign as far as the halo, and trust me, everybody will be stopping. It may not be bright red, but it does have red flashes, and it may not say the word or the letters STOP, but that's exactly what everyone's reaction will be seeing these in your ear. Look at that in the yellow gold too. So keep in mind, this is why they're up here early, and I hope on Fridays. It always kind of feels like maybe a few of you are here on Fridays a little earlier than maybe the normal Wednesdays and Thursdays because it's the weekend is here. Maybe you took a half day, maybe you had a whole day off and really just ready for a little summertime weekend as we get ready, because before you know it, it'll be back to the grind and back to normal and all those things. So here we are with a really stunning earring. Again, you got to realize that's all we have. Just the white, just the yellow, that's it. Those are the pieces you will be receiving at home. So lovely to know exactly what you're getting, because obviously with this sale, I think with these kind of values, it's easy to question how good is it going to look when it gets home. But remember, these are the actual pieces. My only exception of something I'm going to have that you may not see all of which, I've got the band ring. The band ring, I'm going to have one on the ear. I've got 3 available in total. That is it. That's our 3-carat diamond band. So a really wide style with huge individual diamonds. So we will see that later. Got the 2 pairs here, and then we're going to have a ring to match. So if you've ever wanted a set, but affordably so, this is the way to do it. Take a look. We're going to get you a great value here, and one white, one yellow, great value on the way. It's 1128225. Carat 20 in the blue wings in the rounds, and then of course we mix that up with 35 points in diamonds, give it a little geometric shape that again is that really cool hexagon style. And then it's got the baguettes and the rounds. So typical halos will just see a basic round diamond. Here you're going an upgrade by getting the alternate look there. So it's really special. And one white, one yellow. I do have the matching ring in white, so if that is going to sway your vote at all, this is the ring. So we will see how it's an exact match. So we will have the ring coming up in the white gold if you do want to get the ring. But I'm going to get the earrings gone first, and it's going to be carat 20 plus the 35 points, centered post. I better go ahead and de-earring myself here so I can show them on. De-earring. Whatever. It's been a long week, but here we go. That one's going to be, and it's only Wednesday for us. Oh yeah, only Wednesday. But take a look at this. I know we're just getting through hump day, as they call it. But look at that. I know that is just absolutely stunning, is it not? And here's what I'm going to do. And come on in early, guys. I know we have a lot of people on the phone lines already, so do not waste any time getting on those phone lines. You've got 3/8 of an inch top to bottom, center post and butterfly backs. I'll pop one on the ear for you here as well, so you can see just a general idea of what they're going to look like on size-wise, so you can really get acquainted with that before they even get home. Yes. Oh, right. Cat's eye gone. The cat's eye Alexandrite is already gone. And now we're going to see these out the door. And look at that. Isn't that a great look? And you can see how gleaming. And of course, no matter what you put on with your Tanzanites, because they have the blues, the purples, and the reds, it's always going to look so amazing and intense and really vibrant. Let's go back to the wheel. That's the white gold, of course, I had on for you. And this is incredibly affordable. There are very few. You know, we like to do a lot of these big earrings lately, but they're $6,000, $7,000, $10,000 earrings. I've got 3 pairs of them tonight, but this is the affordable way to go. The most affordable way in all of our Tanzanite collection here in what's left. And it's not going to be $39.99. We're going even lower than that. Come on in. We've got a very, very limited stock, and it's what's on the wheel there. And a lot of people are sitting back going, well, let me wait and make sure they're down to the price. This is the sale event that's the biggest we do. It's the biggest of the year. It's that halfway point of the year. Actually, we're a little beyond that now, where we take everything down to discount beyond. So you have got a really, really important value on everything that you shop for. And that's why I'm hoping you're getting that fix, that fill, maybe even doing some early holiday shopping as well. Why not? This would be a perfect time to do that because, well, things are getting tougher and tougher to make affordable as you make them new. So especially in the jewelry world, I think that goes for just about everything, but it certainly is applying the way that we got different issues. Everyone's talking about taxes and tariffs and all. Well, we got different issues. We got a little something that's probably even a little bit more everlasting because it's really good commodities like diamonds and gold and things that are always of high value and always increasing in value. And we are going to make this so affordable. You ready for it? We're going to take it on down right now to just, I really would like to see these at $19.99. I think that's a great value and a great chance to score a discount on a Tanzanite, but the truth is, got to go lower. And again, call me white or yellow. That's it. The ring to match is going to be on the way. We'll make them $9.99. That's it. I've got a $9.99 price tag on the air, which makes them $8.99 at checkout. So an even better value. And then the ring to match is going to be coming up. It'll be $90.90 is going to be the item number on the ring. It's going to have a carat 03, so it's going to be a slightly larger stone because here you're getting a little over, it's about 60 points each if you figure if they're equal. And then you've got the diamonds as well. On the ring, it's going to be even larger. We'll go up to a carat 03 on the round. So we've got 60 seconds with those. If they last that long, it would be highly doubtful they do. I know we're just getting started on a Friday night, afternoon if you're out here, evening if you're anywhere else, but take a look at that. Isn't that a great look? So really important. And who got the cat's eye Alexandrite? Kristen or Kirsten? Is it Kristen? Is it? I always want to check. Kristen. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you so much. Thank you. So $9.99 turns into $8.99 comes the ring. We're going to bring that. I don't know if that clock went up there or not. Probably not. So we'll just move on and we'll get you going here with the ring to match in the white gold. It's going to be item number 8225 on the earrings and 9090 on the ring, which is, look at that match. That is a match. And I don't know who wouldn't want a beautiful suite of the blue wing block D, best in the world. We certainly bring it and nobody else does. So even if you're willing to spend more, well, good luck finding it. There is only lower quality out there, no matter where you shop. And here's the catch and the kicker. Even if you're spending more money per carat, you might think logically, oh, I'm getting better if I go down the street and spend more money. Or in this case, if I go down the dial and spend more money, I'll get better. No such thing. Isn't that impressive? You've got the best quality here and it happens to be less money than anywhere else on the planet in Tanzanite. That is really something. We've got new diamond earrings, by the way, that are drops that have trillion cut diamonds. Cannot wait. So here's the ring, just in case you want the most affordable Tanzanite ring in our inventory. Here it is, and it is the match. So I would really seriously consider getting both. It's 9090. Of course, this ring will stay in the white gold. It's 14K. We are bringing you here a 103, so you're getting a larger stone by about double. You also have a diamond weight of 31 points here. here. So that's going to be your baguettes and rounds again. Same kind of pattern and formation, still a halo, but really just stepping it up with those baguettes. Most halos are round brilliant diamonds, and that's that. Let me try this on. You could actually stack a wonder ring next to it too. If you wanted to, let's say on certain days, add a little bit more in the diamond flare around it, you could do that. It really is meant to be that beautiful standalone piece though, and you see there are two different diamonds at work. That's more than just fancy cuts. It's about the way they give you and offer different sparkle to the eye. So it makes for a very eye-catching and very attractive halo because it really does. It emphasizes that center stone while it still gives you sparkle from the rounds and a beautiful flash from the baguettes. The ring is going to be, oh, let's just go ahead and discount it. I really want to make this simple, even though there's more gold here, obviously being a ring. There's more gold, a bigger stone, and that diamond weight is stunning, and we use a little bit bigger diamonds there as well than, let's say, the earrings. We're going to take it on down to $9.99. I'll honor the price we did on the earrings. That way, for $8.99, you get the ring. $8.99, you get the earrings. You can get the whole set, and that would be truly, I mean, think about that. That is beautiful. Under $1,800, you could have the whole set, and you'd be set for life on the best Tanzanites. And it should be mentioned, just in case you are new to the world of jewelry or gems, it's very, very, very high end. The ring is gone to get rounds. I mean, that's always a premium, but just not here. So that ring is sold. Now, here's something we don't get to see every day. This is a black diamond. And I know how many of you ask me for black diamonds every day. This is a black diamond in solid 18 karat gold, and it's 8745. Thank you on the ring. So the earrings are the only thing that exists still from the show. So keep that in mind, just the earrings we just had, and I have no doubt those will go, even if we have to show them again. But how about this for being a fancy cut 18 karat gold ring? You've got the fancy cut diamond. We're calling it a rose cut, which it sort of is. It's a little different. When you've got a black diamond, they're opaque. So we're not going to talk about VS clarity grading because there is no clarity. It's actually an opaque stone. You can't see through it. So we have less to worry about than we do with, let's say, a carat 36 white diamond. But what you're looking at here is you want a surface shine. You want it to be, they're known for this metallic luster that we see with black diamonds, but we want it to have a beautiful shine and polish. And that's why I love a fancy facet, because this is normally, if they did a normal table facet like you do around brilliant, that would be a little bit less of a wow factor, because here you see with this almost prismatic, elevated type of facet pattern, you get a lot of flash off every facet around it. It's 27 points in diamonds as well. Those are marquees and rounds that you have, creating this bypass of sorts around the black diamond. Yes. The ring, are you talking about this one or the Tanzanite? The Tanzanite. All right, let me go get it. So let me run across here, go get that. We'll show the back of the Tanzanite ring that just sold. Here it is. And a pretty classic, this is a solitaire. So we're not talking about an oversized, doesn't have like 8 ounces of gold or anything, but it still has that basket that goes right down to that point to create an undergallery, because otherwise there's not a lot of room. You can't put initials and dolphins and different things and designs in that undergallery. It's a pretty, you know, subtle ring. So what we're talking about is still that beautiful basket coming to a point where it really shadows the shape of the stone so that it can still, it's not just like hovering or floating. It's still got a foundation which acts as that great kind of resting point and establishes a really nice kind of like setup, or if you will, a structure to your ring. That's why a lot of us love it under gallery. So you do have that right there, and that's going to be for $9.99, but it's already sold, I believe. So just showing all the angles there. And then here we go with this black diamond coming back. We're going to bring this one down. And for those of you that have been asking for more black diamond jewelry, well, it's our only one. So we don't have a new influx of brand new styles. It's just a quick one and only here, and we'll blow it out for you. Make it even better than $39.99. Here's what it looks like on the hand. I will say that one side has a little bit more of the structure. So if you did want to stack it, you could have a little bit of stack going on here, or even a wonder ring here, and you can kind of play with how you're going to make it personal to you every single day, but it's going to be a huge value at better than $39. And that's another viewpoint. So you can just see that really gives you a nice way that it almost looks like a mirror. If you imagined like a mirror type of finish, it kind of gives you that look when you see it here. And that's what really a black diamond, a good black diamond should do. It should still have an excellent polish to it, so it still has a reflective quality. Who is it that I saw? Oh yeah, I saw this famous actress the other day. She was one of those actresses in one of those 90s shows that was huge, you know, is known for a zip code, you know, in Los Angeles. And so, you know, what was she wearing? A black diamond as her wedding earring. So again, they're very, very popular. And that's somebody who, you know, when you're in the industry that long, she could have anything she wants. She's got access. She lives in a big city, you know, she could have any kind of jewelry she wants, and what she wearing, a black diamond. So just a cool piece to get. I love that this one doesn't necessarily look bridal. Could be, but doesn't have to be. It's a really good personality piece, and it's $9.99 too. So we'll just get it down, $3,000. $3,000 off plus your extra $100 when you say yes. And if anybody's curious, did she say toucan? Did she say like as in the parrot, the bird, the kind that I would see on like a tropical vacay in a rainforest? Yes. No plane ticket needed. No resort fees, just and always, always, always going to look fabulous. So yes, there's a literal toucan on a band ring that is so beautifully designed. Talk about detail. It is all happening there. Or maybe you're just a Fruit Loops fan. I mean, you could be, right? That could work too. You know, like the cereal. Okay, so I don't know if they still make it. Don't ask me. It's been a few years since I've been in a grocery store, but I assume they do. The classics never die. Okay, so we also have, look at this new sapphire. Look at that. That's a pretty sapphire piece. What do you think? We've got all kinds of personality pieces here tonight. We've got the fancy cut tansies we're going to see. Let me know if it's got the black diamond for $8.99. It's an unreal price for 18-karat gold and a lot of it because that's a lot more gold than you would have in just typically one ring only because of the way it does that wraparound design. You know what else is a big discount? I was kind of shocked to see this. We have a huge Mandarin garnet, a 468. I can just guarantee you've never seen a Mandarin this price before, not in this size. And this quality is so good. It's such a strong stone. It's item number 112-7413. I know I scared everybody away yesterday with the museum piece early on. I did bring out a 4.5-carat ruby yesterday. So that was pretty impressive. Are you taking the black diamond? Thank you. Black diamond is gone. All of our rings are gone. It's just our earrings that remain so far tonight. So we're 3 for 3 on rings and we're over 2 on earrings. So really, you know, just again, something to keep in mind. But if you want those earrings, they're still available. Here's our Mandarin. I'm going to prop it up for you. Let me hold it up right because that used to be, anyone else remember when that was 88 on a sale show? Well, here's what we're going to do because I got full notes here. And look at how pristine this Mandarin is. A 468. Who do we appreciate? I think T to the V to the O to the N. Okay, let me break out in a cheer. No, I think I've done enough cheering. That's enough. That's enough. But we could go full on, right? We could somebody get me some pom-poms. We've got the 468 with a carat in diamonds. And no, I was never a cheerleader, by the way. Never. I was not. I never, nope. I kind of know that's what everyone kind of thinks, but nope, that did not something I did ever. But here we go with the 468. I do it now though. I can do it on TV. But we've got a really special look with this scroll work. I got to show you on because it is a larger ring. This is the 8888 ring. Just to go to show you, especially if you've been absent from our summer savings sale for a few weeks and you're wondering what kind of sale is this? Is this a little discount? Is it a big discount? No and no. It's a colossal best of, you can't believe it discount is what we're doing. Plus 10% extra off wherever I end up here, which is going to go a lot lower than 8888. And I know how many of you are looking for the best and brightest of Mandarins. This is rare though. You know how they're going up. Even my 1 carats now are usually priced at $3,500 and up. The 1 carats. So what does a nearly 5 carat do? That's a huge sale price because quite frankly, the 5 carat should, or the 468 should be more. This is not going to be 8,000, 7,000, 6,000, 5,000, 4,000. Now we're under $1,000 a carat. That never happens. And look at all that gold. You're even getting the opportunity to change the gold as indicated up here to the yellow or to the rose. Honestly, I would not change a thing unless you wear a different ring size than a size 7. If you do, I'm going to size it for you to whatever you need so it's arriving ready to wear. And here's what we'll do instead of 4 or 3. Now that's automatic. I think just saying $3,000 in the presence of that ring, that's going to send it out. But instead, not going to 3, not just leaving it there. Watch what I will do. And look at that stone face up. Bright, beautiful, not just a little flash or a little bit of brilliance or a glittering factor of yellows, really big pops of bright yellow, as bright as can be. And it's not even $29.99. This is a test of who's with us early. And so far, all of our rings have gone. So chances are you are ready. You are seeing the discounts. You are seeing the end of the sale come to a close here. You're seeing how even the values are getting even better. We're cranking up the discounts and we are making this $28.88. You've got nearly $300 extra off. So that will end up being $25.99 for 1 collar. I'm going to tell you something. I would take that. I would take, if I had the opportunity to shop Mandarin jewelry like that, I would be buying that in 1 heartbeat, no doubt about it. $25.99 at checkout for that colossal Mandarin garnet of 468. And look, even outdoing our disco ball up there, truly is. So mirrors have nothing on diamonds, right? It's all about the great look that you get here in that bright as can be Mandarin. And then get ready. We've got new diamond drop earrings that are so affordable. I'm not sure how or why, but I'll tell you what, anybody needing a drop earring in diamonds, we got a new style. and they are fabulous. So this one has got to go. $25.99. Okay, let's just bring it out. This is just the coolest personality piece, and I know it doesn't do anything sitting here on a wheel, so you're going to have to see it on hand. But I'm going to go even further back because we just went all the way back for that Mandarin, and we got to go even further back for our friend the Toucan. And you can have a Toucan because the price is so right, or you could just melt it down. You could. You could. It's a lot of gold. And it's all 14 karat gold and stays in the yellow gold, and look at all the different stones you have. Yes, it's going to sit up higher off the hand than most, but that's the fun of it, is it's a great designer style. Look at this from the side profile as best I can, and then I will show you on the hand. This is that tree bark texture though. I mean, really rarely would I spend this much time twirling it around so you can see the back, but that is that beautiful texture that we're still going to be able to size for you. It is 74 points in ruby. It's item number 111, 6159. It has been here for ice ages, and that's good. Because you know why? When that much gold is involved, there is a piece that should be priced somewhere around that $25,000 mark on this show. I'm not doing that. I know this is a sale event. We got to really mark things down. So here's the deal. Everything's got to go. You know, the whole purpose of marking things down, right, is just to move inventory, get the cash flow going, get everything out of here so we can start anew. Fall season's coming up. Favorite season of the year for me. I love it. Even though our fall looks exactly like our summer and our spring and our winter, I just love the idea that we kind of see that turn of the idea of fall fashion coming into play. I love when fall, everything feels anew a bit, because we think about spring and resurgence, but also fall brings that new season where we're out of the heat. We're kind of thinking about holidays coming up and really have that opportunity to really do special things with fashion, and jewelry is part of that. And this is as fashionable as I can think to show you in a design style like this. This is going to be 74 points in ruby, 11 points in sapphire. Those are those bright greens of the leaves in the black rhodium, and you also happen to have a 35-point white diamond weight and tons and tons and tons of gold. It's kind of a shame that we're not talking about the gold here because we don't know your ring size. So it's very difficult for me to give you an actual gold weight when I don't know what ring size you're going to require. But that's how it's going to look from all the different angles. Let me just face him the other way so you can see him a little bit better and see all that detail that you have. So it's really, again, very, very distinct. And again, talk about personality pieces. Listen, I get it. You're not walking into a jewelry store seeing that in the window. Everyone's going to ooh and ah over it, but a lot of people are not going to be able to own it because who's going to spend 6-7 figures on a piece like this? But that's what these types of personality pieces typically cost. You're going to spend less than $25,000 here tonight, and that is your true conversation starter. Whether it's going to be your piece you wear at special occasions or every day that you want to feel fabulous, look fabulous, and really have something that nobody else, not even the major collectors of the world, really have. This is the way to do it, and we're going to make it better than even $24.99, which brings it way down. That is a good 90% off. We're talking about 10% off. That's extra. But I just did 90% off to get there, and we're not leaving it there. That is amazing, isn't it? So really, really beautiful and rare. And you know what we're going to do? It's not even going to be $2,000 or $19.99. You've got a chance to pick up a beauty here and really have something that's a statement, something you would be known for, something that would be special and different and bold and all of that. You know what I'm going to do? Make it $1,499 prior to your 10% extra discount. So $1,349, absolutely beautiful and rare and so much gold. You'll love the feel of it. But you also, again, are getting rubies, sapphirites, that's a garnet, and of course the rubies being all through black rhodium. Do you see how we did the color? Whether it's the green of the sapphirites or the red of the ruby, that's in black rhodium to really set them off. And then, of course, all your white diamonds are done in the gold itself, which is beautiful as well. So really, really excited to have that for you. Just something different. You know, you can't expect to just have the same old every day. A lot of us love that in jewelry as well. So variety is the spice of life. No truer words, in my opinion. We've got some Morganite earrings, by the way. If you like earrings, we've got earrings on the way in Morganites, and also we're going to bring out a very hefty blue zircon. I have a stone that if we did guess this stone, I don't think anybody would ever guess. It's one of the more fascinating stones. And do you want to go ahead and guess now? Look at that. What could that be? It's wild, isn't it? I'm not really into the rose gold, to be honest with you. But the good news is we can change it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have shown it to you. Because honestly, I don't think rose gold is a good match for that. But I do think white gold or yellow gold would be stunning. So if you want to guess what that stone is, that's a natural stone. It didn't even get heat treatment. So I'll give you that hint. But everybody checking in, thank you so much for being with us. I know we heard from Kirsten tonight. Renee's with us. Reese is with us as well. We've got Nicole's here too. Thank you so much. The animal motifs are cool, aren't they? I'm with you. I like the animal motifs quite a bit, and I'm so glad, so glad. Oh wow, you guys were watching videos from 4 years ago. Wow, 4 years ago. Let's see, that was 2021. Yeah. Oh wow, yeah. Well, yeah, we've been doing this a while. We've been at it for a while. I've been doing it for 25 years, so it's been a long time. But thank you, Renee. You're very kind. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow. Ageless and timeless, I'll take it. Especially as I get into this, you know, this really mature age. I'm going, yeah, I don't know. I'm as ageless as I thought I would be. All right, so here we go. Let's move on, as much as I try. But here we go. I'm going to show it. Why not? We're in show and tell mood. Let's look at this. Come on in close. I want to guess. What do you think? I can't guess because I already know. So I would not be fair for me to guess, although it's still throwing me. I know what it is. I'm still going, really? Wait, really? Okay, well, huh? Because I've sold, like literally tens of thousands of these stones in my career. There's another hint. I've sold a lot of them, and I have yet never, ever, ever seen one that looks like this. And again, for everybody going, ugh, that's the rose gold. That's the rose gold. The stone itself is really beautiful. I don't know if anybody who's going to say, yeah, I love it in the rose gold. I don't like to inject personal opinions, but I got to say, I don't think the rose gold is good at all. So I'm going to try, and I know this is like where we got to really use our imaginations. I'm going to try to have us visualize here. Let's go into a place where we can visualize yellow gold, or visualize the contrast of white gold. The yellow gold would be a really nice match to it. The white gold would give it a contrast. So whichever way you're feeling, do you want to match the tone of the stone, or do you want to go like contrast? Either way, that's up to you. But I'm really excited that we have this. It's item number 1125626. And I don't have a guess, and that's okay. So again, sometimes I play guessing games up here by myself, and that's fine. But this is a really beautiful rare stone. It's unheated. It's 2 carats 18 in a round. It's beautifully cut. It's really vibrant. It's got the diamonds around it in the bridge. I know it's impossible to imagine it. I know, I'm asking a lot here. It's like I always feel, you know, my analogy to this is always like for my realtors out there that are always asking people to walk into a house and try to look past the furniture and the paint color and the carpet, because that's not going to be there anyways. You're going to change that. It's not your furniture, you know, it's going to be yours, and it's going to be you're always going to paint a house when you move in. You're always going to probably have new floors. So, you know, you have to kind of look past that, and what they say, look at the bones. So I'm asking you here to look at the stone. Look at the stone. Look at the stone, and then I'll take care of the white or the yellow, you tell me. But it is a stone that's going to go. It's a 218. It's unheated, I can tell you that. And it's 67 points in diamonds. And since I don't have a guess, I'll just tell you. At first, see, I would have guessed even a zoisite. Like, I would have guessed zoisite because I've seen some golden zoisites, and then I see the blues and the greens. Because are we all seeing it? Distinctive bright yellows, distinctive blues, greens, and aquas. It's so beautiful, but it is a stone. It's durable. It's a 9 on the Mohs scale. Now I just gave it away to everybody who knows gems in the Mohs scale. It is a sapphire. It's an unheated bicolor 2 carat 18 sapphire that's not just giving us blue and green, but really going to a different part of the color wheel altogether and giving us, yeah, bright yellows, like a yellow diamond yellow. I had one guess, and it was yellow zircon. And that's a good guess, but it's got those blues and those greens infused. So definitely pleochroic. Honestly, I'm not even sure I'd call it that. That tends to be different colors at different angles. You know what? This is all showing no matter what angle you look at it, you see those multitude of colors within it. So if anybody would like to own it and would like to change it in the gold color, I really would recommend doing that. And here's what we'll do to make it even better than $59.99. And it is rare. It is unique. It is definitely one that looks like almost like a kaleidoscope all together, where it just every time it moves, it's powerful brilliance. You'll see it here on the hand, because I do want to prove to you not only the size as I like to reference, but also the fact that you see all those different colors at play and at work, even from a distance away. I'm sorry, we got a cool show. If we can bring you toucans with rubies and sapphirites, and now a stone in a sapphire that's around that looks like that, it's a pretty wild night to see some unique jewelry. It's exactly what we're doing. So in this one, we're still going to take it on down and discount it, even though certain stones should probably be off limits from the discounting. This one will not be. We're going to, seriously, that is the coolest stone. I love it. Look at that from the side. It just, look at that. It got purple now. Wowee, look at this. Wow, that's cool. I mean, seriously dazzling. And this almost, you know what, the only thing that could give it a run for its money is that Diaspore I was telling you about that's going to debut tonight, that big Diaspore we have. I'll tell you what, if anybody would like this one, I'm going to do it for $2,499. That is it. Our Toucan's still here. I'm going to show you those big diamond drop earrings that are new. We've got some, I'll take requests as you have them. Please get those into us so we can find whatever you might be needing, especially if it was here in the last couple of days. We'd love to bring it out for you. All right, coming up, we're just, I know, I'm getting kind of like, I'm excited to see some pieces that are really different. I really like showing you the different, because when you do this every single day, you know, and sometimes you see some of the same mountings hang out, nice to see those different pieces, and I know you probably feel the same. So this is a yellow diamond earring. Attention, my trillion cut girls. If you are like me and you belong to the Trillion Cut Diamond Fan Club, here are the earrings that honestly I would never be able to do anything like. I've had a couple trillions in diamond rings, but nothing like this, where you get two matched. Oh my goodness, they are so gorgeous. Look at those. Oh wow, I am thrilled about this opportunity for one caller. And please dial in early, because again, here we are with something new, unexpected. Look at that. It's got this great, like, think of it like a stretched out, elongated diamond shape in the middle here. First the lever back, then the diamonds, then your big diamond, and they set it so that it can actually balance. So you're always going to see that diamond facing out to the world. It's 1129085. And we are going to get to that Diaspore, that huge Diaspore that feels like magic. We'll show that to you. But here is, well, drum roll please. We got the big diamonds in the 14-karat gold. We've got 128 in the trillion, so figure 64 points a piece. That is really close to 2/3 of a carat. They are big. Then you get the white diamond weighted another 26 points, so that's going to be 128 and 26 together, so you're at 154 overall, but in this really beautiful drop that still does not feel overly dressy. I would not say this is, you know, like the stilettos I bring you guys that have that just straight down drop with those beautiful bigger diamonds that we do. Those are lovely, but they feel very dressy. I don't know about this if it feels only like super evening, super dressy, super black tie. I think it really just feels like, again, something you could wear even if you're like used to a drop earring and you like to have a little bit of movement, that length that's so flattering on. I think it's going to work really, really well. They're incredibly affordable. Let me just tell you that from the start, because I know big trillion yellow diamonds, you look at those and go, that's an expensive earring. I mean, do you do that? Do you ever find yourself playing that guessing game at home where you're looking at something and you go, okay, I know TVON, I've been watching for years, that's going to be $79.99. That's exactly what I would have guessed, and I host this show, and I've been here 9 years, so I can speak on that and pretty, you know, usually within a couple dollars get it right. This is just a deal. Let me show you the length in case you're not familiar with this drop. It's going to be 1.5 inches, I believe. Let me just show you here exactly with the ruler. Then I'm going to pop one on. Of course, nothing to worry about with that lever back. So you've got that really easy, actually it's 1 3/4 in the drop. And you can see here from start to finish right there. So everything that's going to be dangling from the piercing is going to be 1 3/4 exactly. And then you've got the way it balances. I love that the trillion is pointing down. It almost creates an arrow, and it really does keep the stone centered up so that it's facing directly out to everyone's eye. And I am going to need you on the phone lines because $79.99 is going to the wayside. I promise you, by a mile. So you don't expect this to happen on big yellows. Trillion cuts, drop earrings. Honestly, even if you're somebody who normally wears no earring or a stud, I think you would seriously want to consider this. And look how it just, again, isn't there just that lovely drape, but I don't feel like it gets too over the top? I just love that it gives you that elongation to your facial features, which is always so lovely. And you see how the trillion yellow, of course, I'm in, you know, utter darkness here and I'm like squatting down to get into this camera angle, but you can really, really see how that brilliance comes through on that yellow diamond and the color. I love the contrast of the white diamonds with the yellow diamond. Who would like them? I'm going to need a caller. one caller only is going to be able to take these home and get this beautiful elongated, I mean, you see there, hits right below the jawline, amazing value coming your way. I do need a caller though, because otherwise if we're waiting to call in after the price goes on the air, there's just no hope. There's no hope in getting them. I know that if you know when you see something you love, how important it is to dial in at that moment to make sure you get them before somebody else does. Let's take another look at them close up, and then I'm gonna see if we can do something crazy here. Instead of 79, I know I'm planning on it, but I would love to have a caller who says, that's my earring. I've never seen anything like this here. And that's why we're so thrilled to bring them to you tonight. And that's why they're up here early. We know we don't get a lot of viewers till this third or sometimes even 2.5 hours in of these Friday nights. So here's how you make them yours. And that's why I bring out these values early. As again, a reminder how important it is to be with us for all 3 hours, because one-of-a-kinds are one-of-a-kinds and they are missed. They really are. We have more than one shopper for each and every piece of jewelry. So when you see values like this, there's nothing to wait on, and you're not waiting on a brand new piece to be here for 7 months and then get discounted. It just gets discounted on its debut night, which is right now. So you don't have to pay $79. This is a major, major value. And yellow diamonds in trillion cuts that are 2/3 of a carat like these are is really exciting to see. And they're going to be less than even half this price. $4,000 would be half. $3,000 would be amazing, $29.99. And remember, everything that I show you, every price I give comes down by another 10%, which really adds up to a lot of extra savings that you have. And we're going to go even lower than 29, 28, 27, 26, 25. This is the earring to get a hold of. We have never seen anything like it. And I wish we had a dozen pairs, but just one and one alone. That's it. Who's going to take it? It's not 25. Let's go even lower, $2,499. They'll be $250 off that price. So they will be $2,249 to go ahead and get those to you at home. It just does not get any better than that. And look at those colors of those yellows, just dazzling. It looks like if you've got any of our yellow diamond pieces, what a great match that would be to add those to the collection. We hardly ever see anything in yellow diamond earrings. Ironically, tomorrow's the day I'm going to bring you the studs. Now, there are yellow diamond studs coming up. They're going to be a 1/2 carat total weight, 1/4 carat in each ear. So nothing like what we're seeing here. And they're a stud. Now, we will give you a, they will be bezel set, so that'll be nice because you'll get a bigger look than they actually weigh. But that is tomorrow. It's one of our big debuts for our Saturday show. So I hope you'll be with us tomorrow morning for that. Still working on a really, really good price for you on those yellow diamond studs. But they are coming up tomorrow morning, so make sure you're with us for that if you love yellow diamond stud styles. We still have Tanzanite drop earrings we'll show you. I do have earrings that are going to be Morganite studs as well. They're going to be trillions. So we've got a trillion day here. Got some beautiful trillion options for those of you that like those unique cuts. Look at that. It looks like a pink diamond, and that's in the rose gold and the Morganite we're going to see coming up in just a little bit. Here's the diamond band that we are never going to see again. After tonight, this is our last look at it, and this is the 4-row solid large diamond band that is just a little too special to be here at this price tag. We're going to blow it out for you tonight. So get ready. That's going to be on the way. We'll do that big diamond band coming up at the top of the hour. We've got also our gents ring. I've got a new blue star sapphire. And then what's this? Hello. One of our best. That is the Diaspore. Multiple colors coming through on our last of the museum quality in the Diaspores. We've been showing you a few lately. They've mostly been emerald cuts and ashers and the oval, but we'll bring out the big round, which we've been waiting for. So that's going to come up tonight as well. Here's the blue zircon. This is a large ring. Look at that. Beautiful. It looks like, this always looks like an ornate piece with a vintage vibe to me, but with a lot of really high quality diamonds. That's one of the problems with vintage is not only is it probably used, but it's also diamonds back in the day were not cut the same way as we're used to seeing them today. So you get this whole different look when you see VS diamonds that we love. By the way, there's that diamond band that we're going to see coming up at the top of the hour. Here is our fabulous blue zircon round set in this enormous ring, 6304, still one band in the back so you get full range of movement. So it's not going to be too wide to wear comfortably. Please enjoy wearing it every day if you'd like to, or even maybe here. Be great on an index finger or middle finger also. So that's our blue zircon. We're going to take a look at this, and that's going to be close up here for you. It's also one that's going to need a little assistance sitting upright, but let's at least zoom back so you can see the whole thing. It's a carat 08 in diamonds, beautifully done. It always reminds me of a piece that looks like you stacked ring guards around it. Almost looks like you've had the double row in diamonds holding that zircon, but then it's like you added these two enormous stacks around the ring, and yet it's all in one piece. So you can see there, really easy. Just pop it on and wear it and enjoy. That is a, yeah, for our big diamond lovers, someone who doesn't shy away from big diamond weights, that's what you get right there. Let me know who's got the trillions. The trillion earrings are still here. Wow. Again, Friday night, gotta love that. All right, so let's blow this out. $296 in the zircon. We're gonna do a 108 diamond weight as well. Any gold you want? Yes, you can change it. You do not need to leave it in the white gold that you see there. I love it. I don't know if you need to change it, but if you want to, you can. And we're gonna take that $49.99 piece way down. First caller gets it. That is a stunner. Another round. We're seeing a lot of good rounds. We had the sapphire, we'll have the Diaspore later. Now we've got this big zircon, seeing a lot of flashing, powerful, bright stones for you, and we'll make this one better than 49. Half off's 25. I tried that on diamond earrings. It's still here. Let's take this even lower. Make it $19.99. First caller. That's our big blue zircon. Then we've got those Morganite earrings coming up, and a new tourmaline that's got a very pretty blue-green aspect to it. We've got the big band, and also for those of you that are waiting on the blue, or rather the pink, the yellow, and the white diamond band, this is a, I'm going to show it to you if you've never seen this before. It's one of our favorites to bring, but it did need a discount. It definitely did. And it makes sense why it's more money. It's because it's a lot of important diamonds. You get the row of pinks, the row of yellows, and the row in white all together in one. So it makes sense why it should be a lot more money, but it's a classic style. So we'll bring that out, discount that one for you tonight as well. It's also our last call, so we're never going to see that again. And then let's get to this little wheel. I've got a couple pieces that are just ready to discount, ready to drop in price, and that one's coming up later. Here's my favorite. This one I love as a pinky ring. It's like the ID bracelet we did in the 5 carats in diamonds, but it's all in one ring with a curb link on the sides. Also have Alexandrite has joined the fun. We've got an Alexandrite ring in platinum, the diamond ring in gold, and then I'm going to add a gold. Oh, look at this. This is a gorgeous stone. This is a really rich, like an auburn color. It's like a golden orange in a zircon. So like the blue zircon we just saw in that large ring, but it's one of its other colors in a counterpart here. So you've got the 114 orange Congolese with 67 points. Here's our 35-point diamond ring. This feels like really, truly wearable anywhere across the hand, thumb to pinky and anywhere in between. And then one of the rarest, our platinum setting with Alexandrite on the side. That's the right side there. So you've got a really important wheel here. Yes, 3 important pieces, no doubt need a discount. We've got everything for really the lovers of classics like diamonds, but with a twist because you have the literal curb link on the sides. I think that's a lot of fun, and maybe that's just because I designed an entire line around curb links here at TVON that historically you've loved, but they are now, they're done. We can't make them going forward. We can't make them anymore. So again, they're just too heavy in gold. And when you've got gold at, back when I made the curb link collection here, when I debuted it, gold was about, $1,500, $1,600 an ounce. And today, if it's $3,500 an ounce, it makes it very difficult to make really sizable, larger pieces. So it's rare to find these curb link designs. And of course, that's really well done there. And we're going to make all 3 the same price so you can get a really fantastic bargain, no matter how rare you want to go, and no matter which style is more you. And of course, that golden zircon, that's going to be almost that hidden hearts design where we see the hearts on the side, east and west. So you see how they're built in with the diamonds. There's our Alexandrite. Of course, that's a color changing stone. Had our cat's eye Alexandrite go out earlier in the show. Here's the Alexandrite faceted material. So it's going to have the color change. This is a big ring. That's, I would love to see that as a pinky ring. I think that'd be very chic, very cool. And we're going to blow them all out. So no matter which one you love the most, it is time for them to find their home, and they will be $9.99 to get that done, and only $8.99 at checkout, and they're all one of a kind, and they stay as they are in the gold color. So you're actually spending much less than that, and a nice way to get something new and designer home for you that's going to be a very exciting addition to your collection, and all wearable. That's what I also love. These are not the put on a shelf, wait for a special occasion to wear them. I think you're wearing a lot of these every day. For example, here's that. I'm going to just go ahead and try it on as a pinky ring for you because I really love that idea. And then you can see compared to, look at how beautiful that is. It's bold. It really gives you that ID style. Here's that golden zircon that we have have for you as well, just to see the size reference there. This is in platinum. That's the platinum and Alexandrite with all baguettes. And so you can see how those are going to look for some, you know, comparison in size. And yet golden zircon, diamond straight up pave, and there's your Alexandrite. So also really beautiful looks here in platinum, gold, and gold. So you just simply decide which one is your favorite, and we'll get it right out to you. So stay in the gold color they're in, but we'll size them for you, whatever you need there. And all you have to do is just say the word, and we'll give them a final 60 seconds. We've got about 10 minutes left in this hour. So not much time to go here in the hour. Certainly only 2 hours left after that, which is why you want to make requests if you have them. Let me know what you're looking for in this Friday night. What can we save you on before we move the summer sale along? Because that's the other crucial thing, is that this kind of sale event not lasting forever. So you want to take advantage, because when we have that 10% off disappear, I think a lot of us are going to be missing it and really certainly wondering why we didn't take advantage of the discounts when they were here, especially when, you know, new pieces are a little bit different metric and price tag. So if I can take pieces that have been made some time ago, discount those prices and give you 10% off, it definitely saves you a bundle. Yeah. So the left side is a zircon. It's 1126244, and it's going to be a 114 oval Congolese. I'm sorry, not zircon, tourmaline. It's our tourmaline there. That's our orange golden tourmaline, and that's going to be our Congolese, and that's going to be 67 points in diamonds. So tourmaline, golden tourmaline there, 114 on that one. So beautifully, beautifully done. Yellow gold is how this one stays, and so remember, these are all going to stay in the gold color they're in. Well, platinum or gold. This one's gold, so is the diamond ring up front, and the platinum's on the right side. So that's our tourmaline out of the Congo, actually, which usually we see colors like this. I've got a Congolese brand new tourmaline here. Look at this. That's the tourmaline from the Congo that we usually see in color. There's where you get the blues and the greens there together. That's coming up tonight as well. That one's brand new. We'll get to our Morganite earrings here also for you. Got a men's blue star sapphire. I know you're going to like that. Blue star sapphire for the gentlemen. So we've seen a number of blue star sapphires of late. Most of them in front. Oh, look at this. Most of them for the ladies. Look at that stone and the reflection of it. Wow. Ends up looking like a stone that's about 10 times the size, because it's in this mirror finish concave style. So everything around it is reflecting the stone. That's why putting a stone that has the cabochon cut makes so much sense, because then it's taking that dome style and it's acting like, have you ever been in a fitting room where there's the triple mirror? Right? That three side, so it makes it really easy, because it kind of, you know, shows you all the angles instead of just a mirror in front. Well, that's great, but we need to see the size and back and all that. This is acting like a triple mirror around the stone because of that concave setting. So you get all this reflection where you've got that color really bringing all the way, really going all the way out to the very sides where the diamonds begin. So that's going to be 1128983, another new one for you. Something to consider here. I just love that little curved link ring. That's just so cute. We're going to do something really special on an unheated. Of course, all the star sapphires are unheated. If you heated that stone, the elements that make the star would disappear. So they're unheated as a rule. You get a 258 stone, has 91 points in diamonds as well, and triple row at that. Now, nothing says it has to be a gent style. Could be for the ladies as well. It's got 91 points in diamonds. It's got a fully finished under gallery. It's just, when we say gents ring, it generally has a much bigger gold weight and heft to it and size, so that it can be appropriate either way. So all 14 karat gold. You can even change the gold color. Look at that star beaming through that stone. That's a naturally occurring star. So that's very important, because there is such a thing as faux. There are man-made versions of the star stones, and they're not obviously worth much of anything. This is what is worth a fortune to get these stones. And of course, it's also a bright blue. It's not that navy inky blue. There's a lot of colors in the star sapphires that get a lot more affordable, like the black star sapphires and your deep blues. This is really that almost cornflower blue color, and yet very large in size. Here's what it looks like on the hand, and you can see even beaming from a distance, still showing off that defined asterism, which is what we call the phenomena that is, in the layman's term, known as a star. So we've got this one better than $79.99, that's for sure. Huge value, great big discount. You got all that finishing on the inside. So for those of you that love an under gallery, you've got it here. All of our gents rings always have under galleries, and now we just need a new price. Got to get away from $8,000. You realize those are going rates. Some of you say, well, you know what, it's a sale, so they got to make a big number. We have a price because we know how much it should be, because it was made today. So we know exactly, if you need an idea of what does a lot of gold weight in a ring, and what do diamonds, how does that drive up the price tag on a piece of jewelry? Well, that's a $79.99 piece. made today, brand new. Still putting it on sale because that's what we're doing. It would be very unfair to just say it's a selective sale, where I'll take the old pieces and put those on sale and make the new pieces what they should rightfully be. We're not doing that. We're taking everything from older to newer to last calls to brand new and exotics and bringing them all down in price. So you get to shop the sale. That is what a sale's all about. You get the best price possible. We blow it out. We're happy, you're happy. We get to move jewelry in these dog days of summer, and you guys get the values of a lifetime. So hopefully it works for everybody. That's the idea. We love giving away jewelry every single day. I've been here 9 years. We do this as a rule. But on a sale event, you take our everyday prices, you make them better, and then we say, oh, an extra 10% off just for the pure heck of it, just to make sure you know it's the best value ever. That's like a gift from us to you. It's like a party favor. You're going to that party tomorrow, right? Well, you expect to probably, if it's a good party, you know, they're going to give you a little something, you know, a little special something to commemorate the event. You know, a little party favor. Party favors aren't just for the kid parties, right? Little, you know, adult parties, you should have a little party favor, something to remember the deal by. Here's what we're going to do. This is our summertime party. We're putting all our jewelry on sale. You get a better than $8,000 price tag. It's not going to be 8. It's not going to be 4. I love to go in half and then show you, well, we mean business when we're half off. Take a TVON price cut in half. You're going back like about 5-6 years in what it would have been made for then. Let's make it even better than even $39.99 or $3,500. Huge value on our one and only blue star sapphire for the evening. And it happens to be this time around for the gentleman. And I'll make it $3,299, and I'll tell you why that's so important. It basically puts it at $3,000. You get $330 off, actually under $3,000, so that's even better. So that's where we're really trying to make sure that not only are they discounted, but they go down to levels you would not be able to make if you were in the business like we are. Yeah, go ahead. And if you like those trillion cut diamond drop earrings, let me know. If you'd like a Brazilian Paraiba and diamond brooch, look at this. Is it a brooch and a pendant? I think it is. They didn't say that, but it is. Look at this. Wow. A full bouquet in diamonds, Paraibas, and solid platinum. Okay. This one may be hanging out here. Just for show here, since yesterday, a few hours ago, I was showing you 15-karat aqua, sold. I showed you we had the smaller, what was the smaller stone? We had that 10-karat and a pendant, sold. Look what's here. Look at these. Oh, yeah. I have never, ever shown you a pair of earrings like that. Sell the house, sell the boat, sell the car, sell the kids. No, don't sell the kids. No, you can't put a price on children. Yeah, go ahead.
Can you put the Alexandrite on the hand one more time?
Oh, sure, from the wheel?
Yes.
Sure, let me go get it. You were interrupting my aqua vibe there. Those aquamarine earrings were something, right? Whew, it's good. Everyone's gonna think that was just a mirage. Here you go. Victor, this is for your caller, 1128729. I heard them asking, well, what's the carat weight? It's a 23-point oval, Alex. It's from Brazil. It's got 47 points in, well, they're all fancy cuts. There's one Marquise cut, the rest are tapered baguettes. All making their way through a platinum mounting. Got that down to $9.99 as part of a wheel. It's $8.99 at checkout, and I'll try it on for you. And does anyone want to know more about those aqua earrings? You're getting about 36 carats. Actually close to 37 carats of aqua in those earrings. So they are very, very important. They'll only be like, you know, a couple 100,000, as they should. That's a very important earring. But let's take a look at this one on the hand quickly so you can see how that's going to look from a distance away, and that is sold. Congratulations. Also, here's something fun. This one's actually in rose gold. I'm going to probably suggest here too that much like we saw earlier, I would probably say this is going to look better in another gold color. We traditionally saw our Brazilian Paraiba crystals in quartz in white gold. So I would recommend the white or the yellow, but right here it's in rose. Someone got creative, and sometimes, yeah, that's tempting to do, and then it's a fail. But again, if you like it in rose, we can keep it there, or you can change it. 8130 is the item number here, and you've got rose gold and some of the most distinct and defined Paraiba from Brazil, crystals that happen to be embedded inside of a quartz gem. So you've got those distinctive, I see 3 at least. Actually, it looks like there's 4. I see one here on the edge, one over here, it's smaller, the one that's framed more or less in the middle of the stone, and then a little bit of that veining in here. And then there's even a little bit of, do you see the purple there? That's actually some of the purple Paraiba as well. So sometimes you see that in the quartz, very rare. It's cool. 173 in this pear shape, and it's got the double halo and the diamonds at 53 points. There is only one. Of course, that implies the stone. We're going to change the mounting for you if you like. Happy Friday, everybody. It's our last call on this hour. Anything you saw earlier, and we have a number of pieces from the Toucan to the trillion diamond earrings to the men's blue star sapphire to our little curve link, and a lot of other things still available for you that will not be going forward. This happens every single weeknight without fail. Everything will go. You guys are just getting first dibs on the pieces of the first hour. But here we go, and you got to see this inside. Here's a great undergallery that you're getting as well. It's another way to peer through and see those crystals come through. And you can see that gorgeous color. Here's what it looks like on the hand. And it is going to be, oh, this one's very, very affordable. It's a lot more affordable than they started as. These are very rare gemstone opportunities. And of course, we know the Brazilian Paraiba is some of the rarest in the world. When we see them in faceted versions, they tend to be very small. 1-pointers and 2-pointers and the like. Here's the other way to wear your pear shape, of course, just in case you're screaming at home going, that looks terrible. I like it that way. Okay, fine. There it is too. So you can have either way, gives you an idea of the size, but here's what I will bring it down to. From a $3,999 price tag, we'll make it a lot better right now. Our lowest price, needless to say, $14.99 to get that one to you. $14.99 plus your discount of $150, it makes it $13.49 only, and that will be gone. Remember, white gold's fine and yellow gold is fine. Victor, who was shopping over there with you? Hi, Jennifer. Thank you so much. Jennifer picked up that gorgeous Alexandrite. We had 2 Alexandrites go in the hour. That was our Alexandrite cat's eye and our faceted Alexandrite as well. You guys got to see this. This is a brooch and a pendant. It's a pendant. If you have a larger chain, it'll sit right in that pin, or you can wear it upside down because there is a little bit of an area for a bail. Let's just show it real quick. 1128906. These are actual Paraibas in faceted form. So instead of just seeing the crystals within another gem, here's where you're seeing the rounds in this fabulous 10-point size total. They are, so about 3 points each here. 8906 is the number. It's platinum. It's a brooch or a pendant, 24 points in diamonds. It is where you can take the brooch, and if you leave it fastened, you've got, do you see that under the stems of the florals, there are bails? So that would be allowing you to wear it kind of like upside down, as if the florals are, you know, like when you dry florals. But also you've got the ability to put your chain through the pin. That usually works. I will show you how that's going to look. And here is one big discount on the way. Here's what it'll look like size-wise. Yeah, it can easily rest like this on your neckline if you want to utilize that pin. But obviously, you need a good brooch. Everyone needs a good brooch in their collection, and most of what we see out there is just pretty, you know, basic costume jewelry pieces. It's nice to see something with a little more size and wow factor to it. Here's what we have for the size. It's going to be 1 1/8 inch. Top to bottom. I'll show it against the neckline just for another size reference here. It just makes it a little easier to see. Plus also, you know, considering that it is a brooch, important to see it on a fabric too, so you can see how it's going to work against another color. So also you have the option when it is a brooch to wear it either perfectly upright or at a diagonal or on its side, however you like. So it really gives you a lot of versatility, and I know you're going to find different ways to wear your brooch. So it's always a piece that is going to get a lot of wear out of your collection. Let's go back up close and take a look at it, and we'll blow it out right now. This one's going to be $11.11 with the Brazilian Paraibas and the diamonds. So yes, that price tag feels like magic because it takes it down to only $9.99 if you'd like to get that one home. So major value there with the brooch, or again, you can kind of finagle it as a pendant as well. But that's really a specialty look there with those Brazilian Paraibas. That's awfully nice to see. So huge value on that one. I would really think about taking advantage advantage of that value when we have one of the rarest stones in the world, and then you have 3 of them together. And of course, you're getting a lot of platinum and diamond weight too. So it's really giving you everything in one. And I can't think of a better way. And trust me, there will be ways where you may not imagine, because if you've never worn a brooch before, you're probably thinking, oh, that's not for me. But it's pretty simple. It's pretty easy, and it's an instantaneous way to look not only just different from everybody else, but they're very on trend right now. I mean, this whole idea of menswear and kind of these looks of really suiting and soft suiting, but also like menswear inspired suiting and ties, it often includes brooches. Men and women alike are wearing brooches all the time, even very casually. So it's very much on trend right now, more than ever. But to have it in fine jewelry like this really, I think, makes it a little more elevated. So $9.99, and top of the hour is already come and gone. So let's just also remind everybody, we've got a great top of the hour coming up. It's the band I've been wearing because it's our last call in this huge diamond band. We sold out of a band about that, well, 24 hours ago. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Friday. And again, welcome into August. We're so glad that we're celebrating the start of the weekend and the start of a new summertime month here with our sizzling summer savings sale continuing for you that brings you nothing but the best in values. And I'm really proud of what we have tonight. If there's anything, please take my invitation here. If there's anything we can find for you, this sale is coming to an end. We are well into, of course, summertime at this point. We're probably all thinking about, you know, fall coming up. So we're really ready to move along with the sale. But again, we'd love to show you what you're looking for from the inventory. If there's something you have not seen yet that you're hoping is here, it is well worth the phone call to pick up the phone, just, you know, dial in and ask us about anything you might be looking for, and we will help you out. 24 hours ago, I was selling out a diamond band that I'm going to bring you the now bigger version of. That's what some of you were asking for last night was, or do you have anything a little bit larger? And the answer is yes, because I think you're seeing that we're giving away diamonds. 2-carat version was here last night. We're going to bring you the bigger version, and this is because there are such enormous individual diamonds, but I have to warn you, I have 3. Keep in mind, 24 hours ago, my diamond band that I had that sold out immediately was 9. I had a quantity of 9. We had 2 colors of gold. This is 1 color of gold, and very specific reason why that is. It's 1 color of gold available only. It is still going to be that wider, I would say, men's or ladies. I know it would be for the guys who like to stand out with diamonds, who aren't afraid to sparkle, but there are gentlemen who wear these wider diamond bands as well. So really a unisex style, a fabulous look, and our best value ever on 3 carats, almost $297 in diamond weight. And it's really, you know, we talk about the journey and the destination. I oftentimes ask you to think about not just the total diamond weight, because it's easy to just look at a diamond weight and, you know, guess a price, but we oftentimes have to look at how we got there. The truth is a 297 ring in typical arenas are going to be 300 different diamonds, all at about 1 point. This is not. As a matter of fact, we can show you exactly how many diamonds there are. That's what makes this so special. Take a look at this. I am so thrilled this is here. I knew we have a couple of you waiting. Yes. Oh, that is such a beautiful ring. First of all, beautiful. But yes, go ahead. Oh, completely. Oh, I didn't see anything up close. Did you? Let's look at it. Yeah, I didn't see anything even. The question is, the Mandarin garnet we showed earlier, is it eye clean? I was looking at it up close like you all were on TV, and I mean, we give you about like 10 power magnification here. I don't see an inclusion. I just see amazing neon oranges and bright, impactful yellows. It's a Mandarin and it's almost 5 carats. So to say it's perfect, I don't use that word with gemstones. I could if I sold lab grown or crystals, but I don't. I sell natural stones. So we very rarely say perfect. But honestly, I don't see anything in an inclusion here. I see a lot of great faceting and a lot of great neon glow. So it's really impressive. Look at that. I mean, look at it from the side. Here, I'll take it like that would be a way normally you would see, okay, maybe I see some teeny tiny little something like from that side, but that's all, again, nothing you would see. Like, watch this. Let's show you from a distance again. Yeah, if that had inclusions, it would not, like big inclusions, it would never sparkle or glow the way this is. And remember, that was the biggest value maybe of the night so far, $25.99 that was at discount. Got it to $28.88, took your 10% off. Great big Mandarin, 1 carat in diamonds with it, stays in the white or not. You can change it if you need to, but that was item number 1127413. That is a beauty. Oh, okay, she's on her phone. Yeah. So is there a delay? Oh, no, that's right. It'd be hard to watch and call at the same time, right? Okay, so we'll let you know what happens with that one. We'll go back to our up close here and bring this out, the diamond band. 4 rows, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. 12 columns, if you will, okay? 12 times 4. We all know what that is. That's going to be 48 individual diamonds on item number 1113407. So when you have the 297 and 48 diamonds, that means each one is over 6 points a piece. 1113407 and will not last. And if anybody wants that Mandarin garnet, it is still available for $25.99. It's impressive. There are some values here tonight. And this one, 3 available. 3 of them. It's the big, it's the bold, it's the wow, and it's a must-have if you love diamonds and can't get enough of the good stones, the big stones, the wow stones. Everything you want is right here in a diamond band. As long as, and it's still tapered, let me show you, because you're probably thinking, oh, it looks really, really wide. So is it going to be, I know that gives me a lot of sparkle, but is it going to be comfortable? Yes. Now, it's still a lot of gold. This is why we're not making it again. This is last call. Actually, Tony, we're going to put that on the screen if we can, just so everybody's aware that this is a major size. Look at the finishing. We still want you to be able to clean the diamonds, which is why you have the little openings behind each and every diamond, so you can clean them properly when you need to. But then you've got still a nice width to that band. Even though it tapers, it's still nice and wide, and the depth I'm trying to show you, because that's so impressive the way that's done. Here it is on the hand. It's just outstanding. It's our last chance, which is why we're reducing the price down so that you can get a hold of this one, and no matter what size you wear, it's going to be diamonds. Almost looks like an eternity band because it goes all the way from one side to the other. So you get that amazing look no matter what. We are so thrilled. We have 3 available. That's it. They're all in white gold. It's white gold only. Can't do anything else. It's what's made up. If I have to make it again, I really don't even want to think about what the heck this thing is going to cost if I had to make it today. So we're just saying, here's what I have in stock in inventory. We size it. It ships to you on Monday. It will be to you probably by the next time I see you next week on Wednesday. And here's what we'll do instead of $11,000, because $11,299, I guess that's what it would be? Or is that what it, okay, so that's what it would be today if we made it. Forget that. We're going to give you a whole new value. This is better than it's been in the past. It's insane to think you can get that 10% extra off, because that's going to add up to a lot of savings. And we do only have those 3 available, which sounds like a ton, because normally in this event I got 1 of everything. Well, we have 3, and it's all white diamonds. And I think we know what we expect, which is why I'll tell you, almost everybody that starts shopping here, where they shop with white diamonds to start. It's the jumping off point. It's the way you dip your toe in the water, if you could say that. If you call VS diamonds in 3 carats in size, dipping your toe in the water, okay. But it is the ultimate high-level value, the ultimate high-level ring. And yet, I think you're probably going to be wearing it every single day. I don't think you're saving that or waiting. Could be a right-hand ring. I can size it up if you want to wear it on the middle or the index finger, which are great, really kind of chic ways to wear a big diamond band these days. It is up to you, but I do need you on the lines, because it will not even be that $79.99 or $69. We're going really low on everything. Everything must go. Everything sending out as best we can. This is the ultimate way here to get you the value of a lifetime on big diamonds. That's the thing. They're not 1-pointers. They're 6+. They're 6 at least. You're getting at least 6-point individual diamonds here throughout the band. Side to side, there are not a lot of bands that can stand up here and say, yes, it would be appropriate for a big men's ring as well, but this would be, and it is our best. And you know what? That gold alone, let's also, I know this is tough to imagine, because a lot of us started buying gold jewelry back in the 70s and 80s and 90s. And, I started buying fine jewelry in really the early 2000s is when I started my fine jewelry collection. When I became an adult, I became in the industry. I started buying fine jewelry, and I think a lot of us still think that we can buy gold the way we did decades ago. If you did not have any diamonds in this band, that's a band ring that would cost you 10 grand today. That's how gold has changed. A few years back, like when I started in the industry and gold was $300 an ounce, you could buy a gold band like that for about $300, $400, $500. In today's day and age, just the gold, hear me out, just the gold without the diamonds, if you eliminated all the diamonds from that ring, you would be spending so much more than this price on the gold by itself. So we're dressing it up with these massive diamonds set side by side, one side to the other, all across the finger. And it's not going to be $6,000, $5,000, or $4,000. Who wants one? You've already got one? We've got one gone, two left. Yes.
For the Mandarin, is the carriage open or is it a basket on the other?
It's a standard. This is the Mandarin again on the inside. So the basket comes down to be that oval undergallery. To the exact point they were talking about earlier, if it's clean, keep it clean. Show it off. Look at that. And look at that clarity from the back. That's why I should have shown you from the beginning. Is that gone? Thank you very much. Enjoy it. Now, Jason, you've got our first band, right? Don't worry, it's not going to be 49. I know. Don't give me that face. I know. We got two left. Two left only. Two remaining. Not going to be 49, 39, even, whoa, it's not even $3,500. The piece you wear every day. I just had a customer tell me she got the 3-row. She said, I want the 3-row. It's comfortable. You forget you have it on till you, boom, get blinded by the sparkle. That's what happens. And you get to see it and enjoy it all the time. We'll make it better than 35, 34. 33 or 32. Come on in. We got 3 bands left. You'll never see it again. Quite frankly, I'd love to have a few to melt down. Don't think that's a possibility. There's a lot of gold there. We touched on that. It's a lot of gold to have in one ring, even without the diamonds as part of the conversation. Let's make it $2,999. Then I'm going to get to my two-parter top of the hour. We got the Morganite earrings coming up next for you. So they are on the way, and they are beautiful. So we will see that too. We got a lot of great pieces here tonight. If you have any requests whatsoever, you don't need to wait for me and hope that you see your perfect piece. You can just call me and tell me what to do. Tell me, what do you want to see on the air? What can we bring out from the vault? What are you hoping to see tonight? If we have it, we will bring it out, and best part of all, we will discount it. That's just dynamite. Here come the earrings that look like pink diamonds, don't they? And who was shopping over there?
May.
Hi, May. May? Hi, May. Oh, wonderful. M-A-Y or M-A-E?
M-E-I.
Oh, really? M-E-I. Oh, hi, May. Well, the Mandarin has found its home. It's just, to me, that's a happy stone, right? Just makes you happy. All right, let's also talk about that softer side of the beryl family. This beautiful pink Morganite that has that pinky, peachy, I would say ours kind of have a little bit of blue and purple to them too. They look a little bit like, I don't know, it feels like Easter's here. Or it just feels like all these different pastels in a watercolor coming together. It does. It looks like you swirl different pastel pink colors together, and yet you've got the boldness and the flash of the trillion. Oh, just love it. Who says you got to have a pastel be quiet and reserved? Oh no, a pastel can be loud and it can announce its entrance. You've got a beauty here. It's going to be item number 1129-005. Welcome into Friday night, everybody. Glad you're with us. Happy to have your company. It's no fun to do it without you, so I really appreciate when you can just come in and tune in and hang out with us on an evening like tonight when we got all the goods for you. But here's what and boy, have we shown you a ton of jewelry already. So again, lots of jewelry has been shown. It doesn't leave us with much left, so that just means you need to call in and tell us what you'd like to see, because we still got some wonderful pieces here for you. But here's what we have for you, and I'll recap everything that's available, because you know how that goes. They'll all sell. And we do have yellow diamond studs tomorrow. Just a reminder for anybody who does like stud earrings and you're looking closely at these, we've got our first ever bezel set yellow diamond studs tomorrow. So they're going to be coming up at an incredible value, big Saturday special, one of many that I have planned for you tomorrow morning. But here we are with 9005, brand new right now, 76 points in trillions, 37 points in the diamonds that surround them, and a big value on really the everyday way to dress up your stud. It's not your basic diamond stud. It's so much more rare. And that, look at that. Yes, they're surrounded in diamonds. We still gave you that. A trillion cut, but centered post here, so you can wear them kind of pointing any which way you want. They got a good size. You see there, it's seriously, look at that flash. I'm telling you, there's something about trillions. You don't see them very often, but when we see them, we understand why people like myself love them, because if you like sparkle, you like a trillion. It really just happens to work that way. It's 3/8 of an inch top to bottom. We'll show you one on the ear as well. We've got, again, the rose gold only, so there's no choice to make here. Obviously, no sizing needed. You have to have an ear pierced. Yes, you do. You have to have at least one place to put it in your ear. Other than that, rose gold is how they stay. Tell me those don't look like the most incredible pink diamonds ever. They really do, don't they? They look like the most stunning. And can you imagine what they would be if they were indeed pink diamonds? Can you even imagine it at nearly 40 points a piece in pink diamonds? I mean, it would be, it would get crazy. And then all the white diamonds that you have around them as well. Let's go ahead and blow them out right now. A huge value. This is our two-parter top of the hour. Let's go back to the wheel and show you here close up what we can do to make a dream come true on the perfect Morganites brought to life, because otherwise they can be a little bit quiet. They're a little reserved in color, yet these are just dynamic, brilliant, and glowing, and maybe even giftable. Again, there's something about that softness and color that no matter what you like to add as far as color to your collection, there's something that is so pretty about the makeup colors of Morganite. And we're going to make it really simple and affordable here. Instead of $19.99, they're right here debuting at $19.99, just so you know. There's that stone, the stud itself in photograph form. There's $19.99, what they should be. Good thing we got a sale going on. Good thing I get to discount everything. And now we get to take it another discount beyond what you see on the air. What's it gonna be? You tell me. 0 to start? I don't know. Should we do, I don't know, $500 increments, $1,000 increments? What do you want to do? We can't be here all night. We only got an hour and 40 minutes left. I'll tell you what. Let's make it simple. Starting at 0. Yeah, we're gonna start at 0. And we're gonna go up in $100 increments. See how it goes. See what we get. You'll still take your 10% off. You're still getting that. We have got a stunning Morganite earring, and I don't anticipate getting a lot of people on the phone lines here because, well, haven't had a lot of people here with us. That's okay. It means a better value for you. Lesser competition, better value. More savings. You get the better price, because I got to tell you, when fall hits and it's cold weather outside and it gets dark at 4 p.m. and we suddenly have all the viewership back, I got to tell you, we're going to see very, very different auctions. And it's the same great jewelry that's up for auction. It's just a matter of, I'm getting real excited to see what you want to do when we have $100 and our first bid has come in. It may be our only bid, which means that since there's no reserve, we would see those go out at $100. Did you say 100, right? Okay, who is it? Kathy's at 100. She says, mercy bid. No, she really likes the earrings, right? She's really, and for $100, why not? Why not? Fine jewelry, gold, rose gold, beautiful 76 points. That's going to give you about 40 points in each. And what are we doing? 300. Mini power bid there. Jason, who do you have? It's only 2 bidders. We might as well welcome everybody in. Ginger's at 3. Kind enough to give us $300. We got 4 over here. Back to Kathy. 2 bidders. $400 you've got. Yep, 400. Back to Kathy. And just 2 bidders. Wow. Okay. Kathy and Ginger. Where's Kathy calling from, by the way? I never like to guess because we have too many Kathys. I don't know. Is Kathy calling from around here? Kansas. She's in Kansas. And we've got Ginger. And that's it. 2 bidders and we're stuck at 400. Wow. 500. Who's our new bidder? Karen's at 5. Karen has just come into the fray. We got a long way to go here, guys. We got $2,000 earrings here. They are supposed to be $19.99 here tonight on this show. That would be $200 extra off. They'd be $17.99. You're still going to get, we have how much? $600. 2 bidders. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys, we're down to 1. we went from 3 bidders to 2 bidders to 1 bidder. So Ginger's out. She's out. Karen's out. Kathy, you're in charge here. Kathy in charge. That's exactly how they wrote it in the script, right? Kathy, you've got $600 and no other bidders at the moment. Keep in mind that would be $60 off, so that'd be $540. paying even less than what you bid. Not a bad way to go. We are looking for any and all bidders here because we're going to send them out in 2 minutes. They're going to be done. So it's our final last call. This is something special. Can you imagine for a minute? Imagine what would happen if we have to think about this in logical terms. What if I was standing up here and said that they were $600? How many people would we have on the phone lines right now? By virtue of the fact that we had 3 bidders, we're not seeing a lot of activity. That's why I did the auction, so you could get the value, because otherwise they're $19.99 and all I can do is give you $200 off. Now you're saving how much? We're saving you $1,400 plus the extra 10% that you're going to take off whatever your winning bid is. So this is a major value, because I think if you saw $19.99 and went, those are really pretty, I think I'll get them for $17.99, and then all of a sudden I keep dropping and dropping and dropping. This is why auctions are done here. It's my little kind of like the auction card that I use when I can't go any lower and I want to get the phones to ring, because you want, as a host, hear that. You want to know you're not alone up here. So I sometimes have to do things to make sure that we can do something to get the phones to ring. This is it. And now you get to steal them away. Whether you're stealing them at 600, 700, 1,000, or 15, I would say that any of those bids, any of those winning bids would be a steal. So we'll still give you 10% off. Let's take a final 2-minute look at them and then we'll be done. Out of here we go. Final, last chance, last call. What can I do? Nothing. I just got to sit here and hope that we've got some other callers that haven't dialed in yet that will in the next, 108 seconds, and do it now before they're sold to somebody else. This is amazing. And Pam out there, oh, you better know I know what's going on. Pam, I am a multitasker. I've been doing this 25 years, Pam. I'm a multitasker. So, Pam, I know exactly what's going on, but thank you. Thank you. Yep. Ah, thank you. All right, here we go. She trying to keep me all updated. All right. Well, we're at 600 and I'm losing money on an auction. I'm losing so much money on this. Hey, Friday night, Friday freebie. This is the Friday freebie. You've heard of Freaky Fridays. We're doing freebie Fridays. It's every Friday. It's a weekly occurrence around here. So if the calendar says Friday, you best be tuned into TVON from 5 to 8 Pacific and 8 to 11 Eastern, because otherwise you're missing out on deals like this. It's true. It really is true. This is such an important piece. And we have got 640 seconds now to go. You saw how beautiful, and they look like pink diamonds. Listen, I'm never going to afford pink diamond trillion cut earrings. I have all the connections to diamond folks in the world, but I am not going to be affording pink diamond trillion cut earrings any day soon. Not when they're 76 points total weight with more diamonds around them. This gives you that look. And I would never usually call a Morganite a pink diamond look unless it's really giving brightness, because diamonds sparkle more than barrels do. But when you have this cutting of the trillion, which we rarely see, when we see Morganites, we see their emerald cut or oval over and over and over. Every now and then we'll see a pear shape. It really is different when you get this trillion. It's what emboldens it. There's an extra specialty level you get when you've got a trillion cut anything. It's why we see so few. This is so well done, and yet here we are, $600. Nobody, do we have anybody who wants to go 7? Do we have $700? Whew. What a night, what a night. Here's that multicolored, that band. Look at that, see, pink diamonds. Look at how, this is case in point. Look at those pink diamonds. That's a pink diamond row in the band in the back, and yet it looks perfect with the Morganites. So 700 do we have? Yes or no? Got it? Sold. Congratulations. I got nothing. Not after that. Here we go. Congolese. Wowza. I do have some Tanzanite earrings as well. Tanzanite drops. Oh, I know what you need to see. The Diaspore. The most magical Diaspore. The museum piece in the round. We'll do it at the bottom of the hour. It's 4 minutes away. First, we're going to show you the Congolese here. It's item number 112-8575. Look at that. Blues and greens, tourmaline that's clean. You can't beat it. Can't even beat it. Look at that stone. 2 carats, 56 is the size. Stunning, 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 stunning. Isn't that beautiful? Clarity. You know, sometimes we have to go whoop, tip it up. And yeah, it gets a little more electrified. But I'll tell you, when we're peering down on it and you can still see that beautiful, like the cool minty colors mixed with some gorgeous blues in there. It's very Paraiba-esque. 256, 20 points in diamonds. And we've got one. What shall we do? White gold, yellow gold, rose gold, whatever you'd like. Just call me. And then let me know what you need to see in the show before it's over. We're halfway through. We've got that gorgeous Diaspore coming up for you as well. And here's what we have on the way right now. One only, just a stunner in every way. And this will be, okay, we're going to make it a moment here, $39.99. And this is the hourglass, the gorgeous hourglass. Time is running out in our sale. And time is definitely running out on $39.99 because look at that deal. The mirror finishing of the gold, the big diamonds that are centered up in the side there, east and west. I just think, look at this. It's dreamy. It is. Look at that. See, now does that not look more blue? It looks truly like Paraiba, and yet I don't have a 256 emerald cut Paraiba, and if I did, oh, look out, you'd be talking $50,000, $60,000. Now we're going to make this so much more affordable than $39.29, even $19.99. I think that should go. We got a couple requests. Well, one request coming in. Oh, it's the pink zircon from last night. You got it. Absolutely. Michelle's on the line right now. She probably has a hot Friday night date and says, show it to me now. Here we go. We're going to see a pink zircon that I had last night. Going to recap it, make sure she loves it. Item number is 8470. I miss Friday night dates. Here we go. $259 on the pink zircon, 49 points in diamonds as well. And that is white, yellow, rose. Had it last night, got a full presentation. It was kind of near the tail end of the show, so that's probably why it's even still here to show. And we've got the 259. It is more, I would say, like hot pink raspberry. I would say raspberry is the color. I think that's a great descriptor for the color blend. And then the fact it's zircon, so it's double refractive, so it's really giving a lot of juicy light. It gives a brightness to it. Let me show it to you on the hand here again. It's a great solitaire, essentially. It's the classic. So you've got the diamonds all the way around it, 49 points. Now you're seeing some extra flashes. Different lights give you different colors. It's very much like you're getting a lot of different light play to it. So it's really a fascinating stone, and it really is beautiful being the round. And of course, they're mined out as of it was 2020 when they were discovered. That was a very short little mining venture, and now we're bringing this to you right now for better than even $29.99 is where it started. We're making it $11.11, and the reason why $11.11 sounds weird, but then you realize, wait a minute, 10% off makes $11.11 only $9.99. So you get that for under $1,000. And here's what it looks like on, or rather up close. And it can be in white, yellow, or rose in your size. And then we will return back to that Congolese, and then the round Diaspore is coming out to play. So that's going to be next. Can't wait. And then here we go with the, oh, look at this. Look at this. Again, this stone we saw, last time we saw it from a distance on the hand and saw all those amazing blues coming through. Really, I love that the diamonds aren't overwhelming, but they got the big diamonds there. That's really what makes it as well. Really important bigger diamonds there on the sides, and mixing in with your smaller that are doing this curve, drawing your eye right to that centerpiece. And we will make this one. I was last at $19.99. Kind of thought that would do it. We broke for a moment, went and took a look at the pink zircon for a brief moment in time, and now we are back to this amazing style here, which is going to be, actually, let's make it $1,499 only. $14.99, you get 10% off, so that'll be $13.49, making it even better. So that is really, it's a stunner, isn't it? How about that? And was that everything she needed help on? I think so, as far as the pink zircon. Thank you. All right, so let me know if there's anything else you need to know about anything. Anything we've seen, anything you want to see recapped. It is an important time to do that. And $13.49, and then I know we're all waiting on that Diaspore, this magical round that we have. that is so beautiful. And questions, requests, anything at all. Friday night's halfway through, at least our time together, so we'd love to know what you're looking for. Remember, tomorrow are the yellow diamond studs. The big bezel set yellow diamond studs. You're going to get a ½ carat total weight in your diamonds, and that is going to be very, very exciting. So we do have that coming your way tomorrow morning. Remember, tomorrow morning. Very, very crucial here, and this is really important. So ready? Okay, let's go. I guess this one's sticking with me. That's okay. We can make it, we can stay, we can melt it down. We got to melt some things down too. And then this is what it's all boiled down to right here. Pure magic. This is the most stunning Portuguese cut. Who needs color change? Who needs to change lights? It's changing right here. I haven't moved. I'm only under one light. Bright ones. That's the kind of light I'm in. What kind of light you got in the studio? Bright ones? Migraine inducing. Just want to squint and wear sunglasses all night. I mean, that's amazing. Green, pink, green, pink. Oh, and then it just all goes together to show off that really cool facet pattern. That is called Portuguese round cutting, where it looks like a floral is blooming inside. How impressive is that? And it's 112. I've been can you tell I've been anxious? I had to wait till a respectable hour to even put it up there, because otherwise I would have started the show with it. But I know better because we got too many people that, lag behind on Friday night. So I had to wait into the show to bring it to you. But 112-9061 is your item number here. Oh my goodness, this is so impressive. And it's it's a Vegas stone, 702. That's their area code out there, 702. Look at that. So we've been waiting for the museum grade in the round to come out. Are you into area codes? I'm into area codes. Do you remember that? Like when we would wear jewelry back in the day? I'm trying to think what age I was. Probably like 18, 19, when we'd wear area codes on necklaces, like a nameplate. Did you ever do that? I'm like, so I could bring that, let's bring that back. 310, 702, 212, should we? I would like that. Could we do that? We should make one here. Like a nameplate, the nameplate necklaces, but instead of a name, we should do area codes. If you want to represent your city, represent your hometown, I like it. So here we go, 702 is the carat weight on this stone. And I tell you, we've seen some good diaspores of late. They've been those Asher cuts and emerald cuts that are really gorgeous and really high-end museum. This is our round. And look at that, just playing with the light. And then huge diamonds. Well, I haven't even touched on that because who cares, right? Well, we got to care. There's a 1 carat diamond weight as well. 1 full carat in round brilliance here that are actually, well, I can't give you an exact because they taper on down, but obviously they're big. So this is all the rounds, and it just sets it up so evenly, so perfectly symmetrical on the hand. I love this ring. And this stone, I don't know how it's looking on TV. I just hope it looks half as good on TV as it does in person, because I could not stop staring at this. Oh yeah, okay. Well, now we're seeing it from a distance away, and I know it's too big for me, so I'm just gonna try to anchor it here, but also move it so you can see, the pinks that are coming through. I don't know if I've ever seen so much pink body color come through on a stone like this, but it's happening. And we have, oh yeah, look at that. And this is what's so nice too, is that you've got the diamonds that really keep it level too. This is about 3 sizes too big for me, so that's why it's wobbling around a bit. But get your size. We always take care of that for you. And look how amazing. Ooh, I love it. Look at what that does. It is seriously like, again, some kind of supernatural. Doesn't look like it could come from the earth or from a rock. It is just that stunning one source, one place on the planet. Think about how cool that is. There's been one place on the planet that's ever produced this type of diaspore that has the ability to change color. And what it's doing is it's showing you right here before our eyes what it looks like in both lights. Huh? What do you mean? How does that happen? What it's going to look like in both. Because if you're in a more traditional fluorescent light environment, you get all green. If you get typically incandescent lighting, then you get all those pinks and reds. And usually it's, by the way, purple. This is really pink and red. And because this is such a strong stone, it's like it can't help itself. It's like it's showing both colors right here before our eyes. Take a look at it. It is just, this is, it's like heavenly. It really is. You'll never want to stop staring at your ring. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold. Looks like I can do any gold color for you. Great news there. It's got a huge diamond weight. Obviously, those are going to be an average. I mean, you can see they're all a really good size, but you know, they're averaging 16 points. So figure you probably got a 20 pointer and then it breaks down 15, maybe a 10. So somewhere in that range. But here's what we've got for you. One big value. Are you already thinking about this one? Oh, you're waiting on jade. Gotcha. Okay. I didn't even look at what was put. Sorry, I'm looking at that stone right now. I'm not even paying attention to what was just put in front of me. Oh, we got jade. Do we need to see them now? I mean, how impatient are they? Huh? No, I mean, we can show them now. We don't have anyone on the phone lines. I thought you were thinking about that. We can show the jade. I have 2 pieces of jade. And our jade looks a little different than everyone else's jade. No surprise if you know our quality standards, but look at that. 112592 set. Hello. This is just, most jade doesn't look anything like this. I recently sold a state piece of jade. It was actually a big designer Ming. It was a Ming jade piece, vintage, and it sold for a ton of money. But it looked more like chalcedony. Do you know what chalcedony looks like? It's like a milky aquamarine. That's what most jade looks like. Is like a hazy, milky aquamarine. This is stunning. Jadeite jade, 6 carats exactly, in the oval, huge diamonds around it at 79 points, and platinum. And then the only other piece of jade I have is a pendant. And it looks like this, and it's also in platinum, and it's an elongated fancy cut. Let me show that one. I love the ring. The ring is just, look at this. That, woo, it got even brighter in the pendant. Look at that, and some satin finish and diamonds. Are we liking the ring, the pendant, or the set? Because that would make quite a set. Let me try them on the hand. Notice how the color's not going to fade from a distance. I'm going to get the ring size real quick before I put it on, just to double check it. It says it's a 5 1/4. And hopefully that means I can squeeze it on my finger. I'm normally a 5 1/2, so that's a little bit tight, but I got it. It is a 5 1/4 for you, Victor. There's what it looks like, and then here's the pendant. So the ring size is 5 1/4, but we can size it. Here's the pendant. See how that color did not get any, it didn't get hazy or dark at all from afar. It didn't get lighter. It's still it's like an emerald green. That's what you want. Jade, in its ultimate high level quality, should look like an emerald green. That's exactly what this does. And we're going to go back to that Diaspore. I just had a couple of requests here to get in. So the pendant, as far as the length of the pendant, let me get that for you. It's 5952 on the pendant. I don't think that the pendant's ever been on the ear before. I certainly have not seen it. It is a request here, and it's 1 3/8 inches or so, top to bottom. And it also is going to be platinum 255 in the fancy cut, and almost like a lozenge cut, 20 points in the diamonds on the pendant. If you'd like, let's discount them. $15,000 on the ring. It was literally $14,999 on the ring. That's $5,927 on the ring. 6 carats is huge. I'll do that right now. If you'd like the ring, I'm going to do the ring. I'm going to take $10,000 off and make the ring $49,999. And if you like the pendant, well, that's going to be even more affordable, as it should be, because it's a 255 stone. And that pendant, I'll actually do the pendant. Now, the pendant's $59.99 actually, and I'm just going to show you these bags. I mean, why not? There's the pendant. So that's $59.99 for the pendant. I'm going to take, obviously, I got the ring even lower, so that's what's driving these values. I got the ring really low, so I can't be asking $6,000 for the pendant when I did the 6 carat in the ring for $49.99. So we'll do the pendant right now for $19.99. How about that? That way you can get the whole set for actually well under $7,000, because the ring's going to only be $44.99. The pendant's $17.99. Now that's a savings. How major is that for jade that is of best quality? You know what it looks like, not hazy, not milky, not light, or no like lighter blues in it. It's just all about that stunning, bright emerald green. $19.99 for the pendant, $49.99 for the ring. Let's see, $6,000 plus, well, that'd be, yeah, $600 off. So you get them for $5,400. For less than $54, you get the whole set. That's how you shop a sale right there. And then we're going to return to that Diaspore, because I do have that one. That's still, we have to play with that. So first caller, anyone who wants the Jadeite jade, we never even see this stone. I mean, I've literally had, I think, 2 ever. 2 ever here on the show. How impressive is that? Victor, if you have any questions, let me know, okay? I'm going to show that Diaspore again because I know we were just getting started on that. We were all still probably hypnotized by this Diaspore. It's giving you greens, goldens, champagnes, and pinks and purples all together. And we are going to go ahead and blow this out. Okay, now I know we took that little break to do those requests, so I feel bad now. $79.99 is not bad for this stone, being it's a 7-carat. It's a 702, so you're basically at $1,000 a carat, which nobody's gonna do. This is museum level material here. And oh yay, really, Nicole? Nicole's representing 702. I love it. Nicole, maybe this is your stone. Could it be? I love that. It's amazing how many times I've gifted jewelry based on a carat weight because I think the carat weight is cool, or the carat weight coincides with like a birth year or a birthday, right? I love to do that. So again, you've got that opportunity here. It's your 702. You'll never forget your carat weight. And we're going to do the huge diamonds there as well. And we're going to do, I got to get wild here, $79.99, Tony. I don't think anyone's going to, and they're not going for it. It's okay. Questions? That's good. It's fun to bring out jade. I never get to see that. Think about it. Again, they're available. The jade pieces are here, but now we got to do something wild here. And I got to go completely wild because we're looking up at the clock, seeing that we have an hour and 17 minutes to go. 77 minutes. And a 702 has come out to play, and it's the best. How does it look at home? Because, again, I know that sometimes it's really tough to translate the beauty of these stones on TV. It really can be. It really is. So let's take a look at it here. I hope it looks good because, again, this is something I have just been mesmerized by, the beauty of this stone. Let's take it on down. Let's put it up for auction. I'm never going to get $79.99, Tony. That's clear. It's apparent from being up in the air for 2 hours. It's clear. It's not happening on this Friday night. So that means we get to put it on the auction block. Okay, let's go to it here. It's not going to be 7,000. 6,000, 5,000, 4,000. Okay, now it's getting silly. One source stone in the world. Nobody, no other source has brought us this phenomenal gem. And now it comes down to a silly low price. Silly, silly, ridiculous, crazy low. You ready for it? Not 5, it's not 4. It's not, you know what, let's just go $3,500 to start. The most incredible round. We have seen beautiful ashers. I've seen gorgeous emerald cuts where they, you know how they do, they glow those reds from the facet pattern. Look what's happening here. That's stunning. It's like, when it looks like a floral inside, that's Portuguese cutting. A little different than a round brilliant. Actually, look at the sides. That's a round brilliant. I always equate it this way. If you want to be like a little armchair gemologist, you can do that. I always say if it looks like a firework on 4th of July, like the grand finale firework where it's just completely disintegrating into glitter, that's a diamond cut, like what you see in the diamonds. When it looks a little bit more like a floral is blooming inside your stone, that is more of a Portuguese cut round. So there are even different rounds all represented in this one fabulous ring. $10 increments on it, please. I got an idea. Let's go even better than 35. I'm excited about this. I'm excited for you. I know it's a Friday night. We got a lot of party people out there ready to shop, but ready to save. More importantly, it's about saving you money. How can we save you as much money as humanly possible beyond what you would expect to get if you were making the jewelry yourself at your own manufacturing facility? We make this jewelry. Nobody can offer what we do for that reason. And now we're going to take it even lower than 35. How about this? Send it out. 3,000 bucks to start. $3,000 to open, and we'll go from there in a itty bitty $10 increment with a, it's a 10% extra off still. So there is still more money to be saved when you are shopping, and more importantly, when you're winning. Because when you're winning, that's when you take your extra discount off of that price. Wow, look at that gem. We've got fancy cut tansy earrings drops coming up. We'll do some recaps before we go. It's Friday night, time to party, and we have some great jewelry still to come. I'll figure it out. We've got some really good pieces coming up. But now, this one's here. Okay. So I'm keeping it. Yay! I get to shop too. $3,000, and it's a no-go on the open. Even though that would be $2,700. For a 7-carat 02 stone. Maybe it doesn't look good. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't look as good on TV as it does in person. I don't know. I get to see them in person. So there's nothing quite like seeing this dazzling effect that this stone gives. And yet, watch it fully change color. It can be all green or all pinky red. Look what that does. And it's so rare, and yet it goes with everything. And just don't have 3,000. You know, it's a surprising night here. All right, let's do something even crazier here. End of the show's upon us. We've only got a little over an hour left. Let's go even lower, because I just can't convince myself that there's nobody out there for this. I just can't. It's too good looking and it's too rare. We get a lot of requests for it. We hardly ever see stones of this size, let alone the round cutting, which, remember, how big did that rough have to be to actually facet it in this way and still end up with a 7-carat 02 stone? That's remarkable. It really is. And then we added not just little diamonds, really big important diamonds to the sides, 3 of them stacked in succession so that you go larger, medium, smaller, but they're all big diamonds. And it's not going to be 3,000 or 29 or 28 or 27 or 26. Here is your moment. I have got to get some jewelry out the door. So that's what we're going to do here. We've got literally 73 minutes left to go in the show, and you can tell me what you want to see, or if it's Diaspore that you're thinking about, we're going to go get it done right now. It's not going to be even $2,600. Let's make it even better. You need to dial in. You need to now. Now it's not a maybe. It's not a kinda. You got to do it. Got to do it. You'll be so glad you picked this up. And we'll go $2,500 to start the auction. 25. No reserve beyond that, because obviously we're lower than cost here. 25 doesn't cover the cost on a ring like this. You've got the huge diamonds. It's a round. It is a beauty in white, yellow, or rose. You're going to get to choose your gold color here. Don't leave it up to what we chose. It's what you want it to be. 25 to open, and nothing. Not yet. I'm going to give it 60 seconds, Tony, and then we're going to move on. Keep in mind it would be $250 off if you were to win it at the open. I don't know what's going on, but that's kind of wild. $22.50 could be the win right now. If you want to start at 25, I'm also doing some math here. $22.50, I can't help it because I'm a gem girl and I know gems inside out. I sell them every day of my life. That's something like $3.20 a carat. Diaspores go for literally 10 times that price. So I was at the Vegas show early June, and the Diaspores were like the big talk of the show. They were $3,800 a carat. $3,800 per carat, and there was not one that looked this good. At that trade show, where supposedly you're supposed to get the pick of the litter, like you're supposed to see them all there. Anybody thinking about it? Do we have a verification going on at 25? Question? Oh, good. Oh, that means we have one left. The 3-carat diamond band just had another one go out the door while we were talking this Diaspore, so we have one left. Who's at 25? We've got the open at 25. We've got it. $2,500 has been bid. It's last call now. I'm not waiting. We had to drop it and drop it and drop it and drop it, and here's the big issue. I'm losing money on the airtime at this point. So much money on the ring, but nothing compared to how much money we're losing on the airtime, so I'll give it 2 minutes. We'll give it 2 minutes and we'll sell it. 2 minutes and it's done. 2 minutes and you've got one chance to get in, and that's it, and it will be gone, and we will never see. I don't have another stone that looks like this. That's it. I've got no other stone that is this round, this impact, this wow factor of this gem. So what is literally at like $320 a carat right now, that should be $3,800 a carat, and we're at $320 with a free mounting, free diamonds that are huge, the gold as well. That adds up, and it should never be this price, and we got to now, we got 100 seconds left to get you in if you want to get in. Yes, indeed. So here is your chance. Shelly, I would need to know which orange diamond. I don't remember having an orange diamond, not at least tonight. Shelly, if you can give me a little bit more details on which orange diamond you're talking about, like when it was on the air, what shape it was, price range. I don't recall having an orange diamond recently. What was the last one I had? Orange diamond, let me think. We can check for you, Shelly. I don't know what we have right now in orange diamonds, but I know we had a really big one that was GIA certified, but it was about $16,000. I think that one's still available. I'll have to see if we have anything else. Final minute is here. Let's see if anybody's verifying 25, 10 or more. Do we have a verification? Joanne, are you verifying on this one? Okay. And then we will, oh, we've got international shoppers, I hear. Okay. "35 seconds left to go." What a piece. I guess we got to make it official here. One more time on the hand. Sure, here we go. I would actually probably, do that in yellow if it were for me. I would love to see that in yellow. Obviously, there's not a lot to see in the gold until you flip it like that. So that's where you start to see a little bit more of that profile. That's where you're going to see more of your gold, is if you look there. Otherwise, it's just going to be prongs. I mean, the subtle prongs that you see that are holding those stones into place. But really, it's about the stones. It really just puts those on full display. 2510, yes or no? Do we have it? You got it? Waiting to hear for sure. I'm not totally sure if they're in or out. Okay, it's sold. Congratulations, that is gone. Can I show you these earrings? These gorgeous fancy cut drops. They're Tanzanites. They're a fancy cut where they are a hexagon, because still a hexagon, 6 sides. They definitely have the 6 sides. Lever back style. Opens up in the back, gives you great diamonds up front. Ooh, I love that bezel set diamond too. Just want to angle these so you can see them at the same time, at the same angle, so you can see the saturation and the match that's there. And now, yay, we are looking at something special here. I'm thrilled that this is here for you. One pair, that's going to be it. Well, what else is new? We've got one pair of earrings. It's item number 1128392. They're in white gold only. I'll show you the drop, of course, and they're 526 of fancy cuts. You're getting well over 2.5 carats in each earring. They are a fancy cut stone, and no other pair of earrings quite like it. Thrilled to bring them to you, and we are getting close to last hour here. We have still gold and pearl to show you, blue zircon pendant, the 3-row diamond band. Huge Tanzanite in an emerald cut is also here. But now it is time to get this one, its fabulous home. And that's going to happen right here and now. I've got to show you the length that they're going to give as well. Keep in mind that's a lever back style. Here's what they give you as far as that drop. Here's that length. They are 1 inch, because when you really, it's a little bit higher than that, but that extra portion is going to be sitting in your ear piercing. So they give you 1 inch in the actual drop. I'll try them on. 12 points in the diamonds. Love that they do have that big bezel set, so it feels very much like an addition of our DBTYs we see. We see a lot of bezel set stones when it comes to our DBTY bracelets and necklaces and other bezel set features that we've had, which are really stunning. This one's going to be nice. Look at that. That's just a really, see how simple and elegant that is to wear. You get, of course, a blue wing that's going to match any of your other. I realize you're not going to have a cut that matches that because we've not had it in anything but this earring, but certainly if you've got a blue wing block D ring from us, it could be a trillion round oval emerald cut asher, doesn't matter. The color is what's key in matching, and that's exactly what's going to happen if you already have a blue wing block D. So you see that there. And we're going to make them really affordable. They are under, wow, I don't know how we're going under $5,000, but I'm going way less than that. Take another look at them close up. I will pop them up here on the air together, and we will make them a lot better than $4,300 or even $29.99. Major value on those earrings, and just the one pair. And you know, I love that they're a drop without being overly lengthy. They're not too much. They're not oversized. They're not tangling in your hair and looking like they should be going black tie at that dressy occasion. They're very much wearable, I would say. And we're going to do better. How about $26.99 instead? And that will be that. So I'll see if we have, I don't know if we heard from Shelly about what kind of orange diamond she's looking for, but we can see what we have for you. And then here we are with those gorgeous drops. I love those. Those look really, really good, don't they? So that's going to be $26.99, of course, after your discount. Well, you're taking almost $300 off that price. So that would be down to $24.29 at checkout. That's really an amazing price. So do you think this is the one she's looking for? Okay. Gotcha. Oh, perfect. Okay, Shelly. Well, we've got it. Good news there. We've got the orange diamond. Ah, yes, the vivid orange. Well, unforgettable stone here, and it really is. It looks so vibrant, Such juicy, gorgeous color. We're going to show it to you next, Shelly. That's on the way. We got it. Yay, I love when that happens. And it's a GIA certified. And they actually listed it as fancy and vivid. Very important words to have on your GIA cert. So we've got that coming up for you, Shelly. We'll see who's got the earrings. Remember, $24.29 will be your price tag. Final low. Excellent price tag there. Here we go. And here it is. Oh, Shelly, you have great taste. A collector indeed. That is, well, it's beyond just, these are not my descriptions. They are the GIA. This is the documentation you're getting with this gorgeous, vivid orange yellow. Take a look. Oh my, what a piece to collect. Let's just see here. First of all, there's no cert like a GIA cert. GIA certs are really the gospel when it comes to getting an exact, a true, honest to goodness evaluation of your stone. Here's your Pear Brilliant. It is a 3.6 by 5.6, 40-point, fancy, vivid, orange, yellow. The lead color is the dominant color, I must remind you. So that is going to be, yes, definitely more orange than it is yellow. We know that because we see yellows all the time. This looks nothing like a yellow. And then you have the fancy word. We've even had colors of diamonds that are not listed and labeled as fancy. That's a huge important term to be used. Natural, of course, SI2. You're not going to see any inclusions. If you were to magnify it to this degree, that's what you would see. A few inclusions front and back, but nothing you're going to see. As a matter of fact, let's prove it to you. Look at it again in our magnification. You don't see inclusions. There's no glaring inclusions that are going to be found here. So you do have, oh yeah, discounting it, we did bring in 24 points in pink diamonds around it, as well as your 50 points in the white diamonds. So overall, you've got the 74 points in the side diamonds plus the 40. So you're getting well over a carat, and we're so excited to bring this to you. It did start at $18,999, and now it is significantly less than that. So all you need to do is pick up the phone and dial, and you might have some competition because it was indeed requested. So want to make sure that you know about that. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Wowza. So stunning. It's something about you wouldn't necessarily expect, I don't think, to see the orange with the pinks, but it's working really well together. And look how dazzling that is. All those diamonds are doing their thing. Looking so just incredibly brilliant and vibrant, of course, vivid. Two important terms on that cert, fancy and vivid. Most diamonds are not labeled as vivid, no matter what their color, and not all are labeled as fancy. So this is it is a true collector's piece, and it's better than $89.99 tonight. We're taking $10,000 off immediately, and I will not stop there. Going even lower for you right now. Huge opportunity, one only. You get the cert with it. That's done. We pay for that cert. You didn't have to. Boy, have you tried sending a piece to go get certified these days from GIA? Not only is there a long lag time that you'll be without your stone, but it is very pricey. I just had something certified for a client the other day, and oh my goodness, it was $3,000 just for the cert, just to certify a diamond. So it's not exactly inexpensive to get a GIA cert, and how nice that that's already done for you. It's already done, coming your way inside the box, so you have nothing to worry about. And what do certs do? It makes appraisals a breeze. It makes it really easy if you're going to add that into your insurance and you want to get it appraised first. I mean, you have all the paperwork done. GIA is the authority, and everybody knows that. Everyone's going to defer to the experts at GIA. Those gemologists know best, and when they say something, it is to be true, because there's a lot of other certifiers out there that will be very nonchalant, we'll say. They're a little lenient when it comes to their grading structures, so they may say one thing, and that doesn't necessarily always mean that it is that thing. So that's really just, again, GIA it's the authority. It's who you want to certify your important stones, and any stones really. But we're going to do this right now for better than $89, $79, $69. I'm going to blow it out, and what a night to get it when there's another 10% off. We're making it $5,999 only. $59.99, plus you get that $600 extra off, so $53.99 at checkout, and that is our one and only right there. What a beautiful, beautiful way to go. That will be it. So $59.99, still have those Tanzanite drops for you. I've got a few bangles here that have that single solitary diamond to them. We do have the 3-row ring, the yellow, the pink, and the white diamonds I've been showing you. We only have a couple left on those. It's the last call. Golden pearl is here. And then look at this Tanzanite. We've already had the Diaspore of a museum level. Look what we have here in this gorgeous emerald. Whoa, there it is. That's the emerald cut tansy right there. That's the one you want to have. with the stacks of baguettes. Look at that. That's not even in focus, and look what it's doing. Gorgeous stone. We've got a new blowout price. I had that recently in this sales show. You know what I did? I begged them not to melt it. We're at 7 o'clock. It's the last hour. Here we go. Oh my goodness, you're gonna love this. This next hour is gonna be really incredible. We still have those big aqua earrings. I'm gonna throw in a quick look at a blue sapphire here real quick before we go. That's available if anyone would like the orange diamond, the fancy vivid orange. Look at this new style here tonight. Wider band of platinum, done in the sapphire. It's 1128843. Welcome into our last hour of our Friday night. We see you in the morning. Don't forget we have a big weekend ahead as always, but our weekend is going to include a really important yellow diamond opportunity, yellow diamond stud earrings that are very affordable coming up tomorrow morning. So make sure you are with us for that. Here we are with the sapphire, 60 point on the blue sapphire, 11 points in the diamonds, and then the wave, that ripple effect of wave design in that fabulous platinum band that is so nice and wide. And we're going to do this really quickly here for better than $3,999. It is special. Here we go with one caller getting it. It's going to be better. I'll make it $9.99 first caller, and that's new right now. Take a look at it on the hand as well. Oh, this is an awfully pretty band, and two ways to wear it. It almost looks like, when you see it on, you see some of that negative space that's mixed in and how vibrant that blue is. Really important to see that bright royal blue that you have there. It is really nicely done. So that's going to be a one only. Got it down to $9.99. You know what that means? It's going to be $8.99 for you at checkout. So that is a new one. How nice it is to bring the new for you in something here in our last hour as we commence with our very last 60 minutes. Now I've got this great top of the hour, and it is last call, much like our diamond band that we had earlier, which is the 3-carat that we only have one left. I have another diamond band. This one's a lot more economical, but it's also a lot more rare. Do you know that it would be easier? I don't know if y'all remember, but we had the 3-carat huge diamond band ring earlier. And again, welcome to the show if you just tuned in. So glad to have you tonight. What a last hour we have for you. It's really good. We've got the big Tanzanite coming up. That 9-carat 31 emerald cut's going to be on the way. We also have that sapphire I just showed you, and we're going to bring you our last call. It's another last call. Earlier in the show, I had a 3-carat diamond band that was last call. It's down to one left, actually, and got that 3-carat all white diamond band with the larger diamonds. Now we're going to get you something that's even a little bit more rare, more difficult to create, certainly, because it is going to be pink diamonds, white diamonds, and yellow diamonds all together. It gives you your really tie everything together piece because it's everyday wearable. It's a band, but it's also going to be all three gold colors too. So you get tricolor gold, you get tricolor diamonds, and look at this, a beautiful combination of some of the rarest diamonds in the world. They're right here. And this is how we start this last hour of our Friday night. Welcome on in. If you have any requests or anything you want to see again, you got to let me know. Absolutely must. Must. Let's make a dream come true tonight. It's what we do every night. This is 111-0764. Last call. What does that mean? Certain things we're not bringing back because of the inability to bring it back at the values you love that we're so known for. Other things can't come back and our last call because we don't have the materials to make it. Nor is there going to be a way to get you more pink and yellow and white diamonds to make this band possible again. It is 35 points in your white diamonds, 35 points in your pink diamonds, and 35 points in your yellow. So this amazing style that is classic and wearable by one and all, it is a background of white gold. So basically what the ring is going to be no matter what is white gold in the backdrop, but you can see the inside and how it's finished and how we're going to only put the corresponding gold colors behind where those diamonds are set. So in other words, your pink diamonds in rose gold, your yellow diamonds, how vibrant are they? They're in the yellow gold. And then your white diamonds, of course, will carry through in white gold. So it is just as is, but it's going to be in your size, delivered in your size, ready to go. And oh, so wearable because it's a band. It is still a band, and it's an incredible way to have low profile, smooth setting. Yes, that's going to be bead set diamonds, but it's still smooth to the touch. There's nothing that catches on anything, no sharp edges to it. You wear this every day. Look at how simple. For being a 3-row too, it doesn't get too wide. We have that 4-row diamond band, which was really wide earlier. This kind of keeps it more tailored, really definitely makes it very wearable. Could be honestly worn anywhere on the hand too. I think you could go pinky all the way to thumb here as well, but I'm going to need some callers. It's our last couple. We do have just a couple available, and this will be it for the very last time on the air. That's critical. And that's why we're taking what we have, ignoring what it would cost today to make something like this, and just eliminating it from our inventory so that we give you one last hurrah on the important best of the best in diamonds. That's what this is about. The best of the best in your diamonds. Pink and yellow. Let me also remind you that none of these stones are treated in any way. They don't even get heat treatment. They certainly don't get irradiation, which is how a lot of the pinks and yellows out there are set. A lot of times they're going to have a lot of extra treatments that we like to, I don't know, I personally steer my shoppers away from irradiation, and certainly heating, there's nothing wrong with that or hazardous about that, but it also is what makes it a little bit more affordable, or should. And when you get the natural real deal, that's where you get high value stones like we have here. So that's important to remember, is that we're so thrilled to be able to bring you such epic quality here. And it's going to be better than $39.99, which honestly, that's a really good value. That's a really, really strong value. We're taking it far lower than that. All you have to do, dial. That's all you got to do. You just got to call me. You got to call, and you got to be quick because we only have a couple left, and that's it. You could stack it. I mean, you saw it doesn't take up too much space on the hand, so if you wanted to stack, you could. If you wanted to get them and use them as like really deluxe ring guards, you could do that. Maybe it's going to be a gift one, keep one opportunity. You're going to wear, maybe it's like a sister band or a best friend ring or a mother-daughter sharing experience where you each get one, because everybody can wear a band. This is not a, you know, someone's got to have a certain style to wear it. There's a lot of pieces we do that have a very distinct style to them that some people are going to love and others are not going to be into. But then there are classics like this where you really are in classic territory. And there's not a lot of pieces that I can necessarily say that about where it's going to be one for all, where one piece can be worn by everybody of every age, of every kind of style dynamics. That's what I love about a band. It makes it so versatile, but you're doing a huge upgrade from other diamond pieces you would see out and about in the world that are just white diamonds. And we love white diamonds. Do not get me wrong. We had it earlier. We had a 3-carat diamond band, all white diamonds. We're getting busy already. And that's because you're seeing $39.99 and you're aware that you would take $400 off that price. We're going significantly lower than that. Just again, if you can't, I did this last night. We sold out 9 rings, 9 diamond bands last night. It was the 2-carat white diamond band. It sold out in minutes, because it was such an incredible value. This is going to do the same. And this one's a huge upgrade in the rarity. So that's really important as well. And it's not going to be $39, $29, or $19.99. You get a better value. What can I say? It's the ultimate high-level value on a designer piece that is going to make it yours for the taking. All you have to do is dial, and you'll never look back. You'll wear it every single day of your life, and I think you're going to look down at that ring and think, "Why? I'm so glad I was there on that Friday night in August when I got the big summer savings sale event pricing, and I made it my own." Because it's that go-to. You never take it off, and you're wearing a band different than everybody else is because you've got the natural fancies. You've got the bright, vibrant yellows. You've got the gorgeous, softer pinks, and they all work beautifully together. And it's not 19. Hold on. I know we have already 3 gone. That's pretty much, well, we're halfway there. Halfway home. I'm going to make this so easy. You got to call. You got to call. You got to get one. Get one. Get it and put it away as a gift for the holiday season. This value's not coming along. It's our last chance. Last call, last chance. Here's your moment. And remember that overall, I know we see 35. We glance up there and go, oh, 35. That's a carat 05 overall. So we know. This is a big diamond weight. You're getting a carat 05. Sometimes I think we should ignore the individual carat weights and just talk about the 1 carat 05 total. You know what? It's not even, no, it's not 19. I know we have 1, 2, 3, 4 now gone. 4 gone. Well, I can only imagine what's going to happen here when we get down to a much lower price tag, because some of you are going to get 2 instead of 1. More people are going to flood the phone lines. We're not going to have enough to go around for everybody because I have what I have and I can't make it, because if I did, it'd be more than $4,000 to make it today. So instead, we got to go wild here and blow it out. We're not going to do 19, 18, 17, 16. Oh, I'm going to regret this, I know, but what can we do? We can't bring it back. I'm taking only what we have, blowing it out to the best possible price tag, and it will not be $16, $15, I know $14.99 going to get it done. We're going to take it even lower. Remember, you're getting over a carat in diamonds and a lot of gold. We can never ignore the gold today. Gold's too expensive to be ignoring gold, especially when you have a wider band style like this is. And it's not going to be, oh, it's not $14.99. It's definitely not $14.99. Let's do this. $1,300. You know what? Skip that too. Skip $13.99. Go all out. Do you understand how rare these are? I know you do, because you guys are the smartest, most savvy shoppers in the world. I have never known jewelry shoppers to the high advanced degree level that you all are at TVON. Hopefully that's from years of education. Hopefully it's from, again, a passion for these gems. And we as gemstone lovers, we know that it's not just about educating ourselves as to the gems themselves, it's about the value and where a good value lies, because there's a lot of places to spend a lot of money on fine diamonds like this, and normally you have to. This is a better value, and it's nobody can touch our pricing, you know that, but when you're upgrading the way we are to the pinks and the yellows, when you're doing a complex design where it has the rose gold and the yellow gold and the white gold together, and you wear it all the time, that's what we love. It's not going to be $13.99 either. Let's just blow it out. This is such a passion of mine, this ability to bring fancy colors of diamonds to one and all, and not having to have this enormous budget set aside for luxury fine jewelry and still getting to experience it. I'll make it better. Let's go $12.99, and then you take an extra 10% off, so it'll be $11.69 at checkout. Our ultimate low, our all-time best, and think about $11.69 if you were to break it down by 3. We did this yesterday with our 5-row style. It was like these bands are practically free to get. You cannot make this ring for this price. Yes. Let's try it on again. Let's try it on. Here it is on the hand. It is something special. No two ways about it. It is something special. And you can see I opted to put the white diamonds on top, then the yellow, then the pink. It's obviously 2 ways to wear it. Let's show you this way as well. Here it is. Look at that. You can wear it any way you want to. But $12.99 is $11.69. That's an amazing value. Just take it. Take it. You'll love it forever. We got a big Tanzanite on its way. We do. We got a big Tanzanite. It's our 9-carat 31. Okay, so any last minute questions or requests or anything else you need to see? Shall we recap? I know I've got some Tanzanite earrings that are still here. Our Jadeite jades are still here. We have, oh yeah, we got to bring out the Tanzanite studs. The Toucan ring is here. The Blue Star Sapphire is here. We have our fancy cut. Oh, yep, the diamond drops. We got to bring out the trillion cut yellow diamonds again. Our orange diamond is still here, surprisingly. That is here. Like I was saying, requesters doesn't always mean it goes to the requesters. So take advantage of anything and everything that you need to have from this collection tonight. These are almost sold out. Reminder, we had some gorgeous diamond drop earrings earlier with the big trillions. They're fantastic. They really are. We've got these gorgeous Tanzanite studs. I want to recap these. I think they're still both available. We had 2 colors of gold to choose from. Just a reminder, because obviously we don't leave Tanzanites on the table. There are our Blue Wing Block D rounds in the white gold, and I also have the yellow gold for you. So there they are in the white gold. Here they are in the yellow gold. It's 112-8225. The matching ring that I had is already sold, but now we're bringing to you the earrings in the yellow or the white. Look at how beautiful they are in the yellow gold as well. That's going to be a carat 20 total weight in your Blue Wing Block Ds. And of course, the kicker here is what makes it so unique is having that extra fancy baguette and round alternating pattern in the diamonds, creating your halo. So it would be a carat 20 in your total here, 60 and 60 on the Tanzanite carat weights themselves, then the halo around it. And yes, we're going to do something very, very special here. Your time to shine, quite literally. And if you have a Blue Wing Block D, there's nothing else in an earring more affordable than this. 1 pair of each. Those are the ones you're looking at that you're going to get at home. And isn't it remarkable that in a still smaller size than we usually see, they're still giving dynamic red flashes? Anyone else notice that? You sometimes have to go bigger to see that. These rounds are cut from museum reserve rough. So what that means is you're getting the red flashes from a smaller stone, because usually you have to go bigger impact to see that red flash and that saturation. You're seeing it right here. Okay, so now we get to have some fun with them. They're $9.99, $8.99 at checkout, $999 for the pair. I'm giving them 30 more seconds. The truth is they were up here a couple hours ago. And somehow, some way, they made it past that moment. And it was, yeah, a couple minutes into the show, not everybody's here yet. That is so stunning, the way that looks. And with that beautiful halo design around it, I mean, that's really what is, it's so deluxe. And I really recommend getting them if you can. And they'll work back and match back to anything and everything that you've already gotten blue wings from us in rings or pendants or bracelets or anything else, okay? So they're really fabulous, and congratulations if you get them at $8.99. I'm gonna show you the diamond drop earrings, and then yeah, we'll just break out the big Tanzanite. The 9-carat 31 is here in the emerald cut. We'll show it to you. I had it the other day. I begged them not to melt it. They said, nope. Got to melt it. I said, absolutely not. Give me one last shot with this one. And tonight, for the end of the show, we're going to go ahead and reduce it again so that you're going to have another opportunity to get this huge 9-carat 31 emerald. Look at that. I'm sorry, it's the best one we've got left in the museum reserve. By far, bar none. When else have you seen reds like that? There's reds in the rounds too, but then that is more than a red flash. You've got downright red walls sitting in between, inside that stone. It's just amazing how these stones, when you get really good trichroism, there's nothing quite like it. Nothing tops what you're gonna see with really elite level trichroism. And that's what gives you the blues, the purples, and the reds. So we'll show that big 9-carat 31, and then onward we move, because we got a little bit of time and a lot of jewelry to move. So it's certainly time to do it. Right now, here are the diamond drop earrings that I had earlier as well. If you missed those trillions, they're the trillion yellows with the white diamonds with it. These are really outstanding and just something you may have missed, and got a great price for you on them. And of course, there they are. That's just one of the set here. Here's the other piece to enjoy. There you go. There's that other trillion cut. So you've got two just fantastic stones here, and something we don't see, certainly, trillion cut yellow diamonds. And that's going to be just one collar, one pair. That's all we've got. They are down with that carat 28 plus the 26 points in diamonds. They're down to under $3,000. Actually, we got them down to $24.99 when all is said and done. So some major, major discounts on everything that you asked for and want to see tonight. You let me know. We've got a blue zircon pendant that's going to come out to play as well. But it's all about that Tanzanite. We're going to find a way to get that one home, because I did have it the other day. $14,999. Well, guess what? Didn't work. $15,000 was not enough to get that one done. So tonight's the night. We bring it now. This is the stone to own. That is the stone right there. The stone, and I gotta get it polished here. It's 112-8429. Let me show it on the hand here as well. Look at that. Item number here is 112-8429. It's our 9-carat 31 emerald cut, and the baguettes are stacked on the sides, and then it just continues. Round brilliance as well. That diamond weight is 67 plus 31, 98 points total, mostly in the baguettes. If anybody would like this 9-carat 31 tonight, I'm just gonna go ahead and blow it out. This was $14,999 the other evening. I am so excited we have it for you. Look at the reds. All I'm doing is showing you straight up view. And look what that does. And now blinding light. How is that happening? This is just a fascinating gem. When you get great cutting and you put it together with the best Tanzanite that's ever been mined, this is what happens. And then, of course, the elegance of the emerald cut. There is an elegance to an emerald cut. There just is. And we get to blow, look at the diamonds. And the diamonds, I know, you got to see it from the side angle here. This is just a wow. It's a wow. Got to blow it out right now. We will. Going to make it simple and easy. We're in our last call on the show, 40 minutes left to go. Any requests, anything at all, please let me know. We're out of jewelry. I got 2 more pieces after this, and that's it. That's everything I got. Showing it quickly tonight. Here's what I'm going to do on this fantastic piece. It's going under cost. One caller takes it. I'll blow it out right now. Under 10,000. 99, 89, 79, 69, 59. Not going to be. It costs a fortune to make jewelry like this. You got huge baguettes. Again, the baguettes are 67 points among 4. So they're big time. You got the round brilliance on the side of that. And we're going to do better than $59. I'll blow it out right now. It's going to be $4,999, and you save an extra $500 in addition. And then we're going to show the golden pearl and the blue zircon. Those are the 2 pendants I have left to show. Golden pearl and blue zircon, and that's that. So we've got the, do you like this one? Or do we prefer an emerald cut blue zircon? That's something you don't see every day. Look at this one. Almost looks like our North Star in the way we actually set this stone. Look at that. That is turquoisey blue, isn't it? Pretty, pretty stone. So that's going to be here as well. So we'll get to those 2 last pendants. That's what I got in the new jewelry tonight. Of course, we did have these big aquamarine earrings. If anybody wants a gorgeous aquamarine earring in an emerald cut, there's your close-up. That is an earring. 1 of 2 gorgeous drops, 36.62 carats in aquamarines, Sierra Santa Maria diamonds as well. Yes, please. Those are here. Just something to show. Something to make the crowd go wild. Just to hear the oohs and the ahs. Because even if you've watched every show I've ever done, I had a gal tell me that the other day. I was so flattered. She said, I think I've watched every show that you've broadcast and every show that you've hosted since you've been doing this, and that's 25 years. Wow. So again, these are the kinds of pieces, if you watch all the time, you can watch all, and I know you watch all the shows. Like, I know you're not just watching me. I know you cheat on me, and I know you do that, and I know you watch all the shows, and I'm glad you do, because I encourage it. Please watch all the shows. Obviously, we're only here for 3 hours a day, so I hope that you can spend as much of that time with us, because we're here a little more limited than other places are. But it's the more you watch, the more you know, and it gives you a much better understanding of value when you see what everyone else is doing on jewelry, and then are able to tell the differences between faux and costume and all that, right? That's good to know. So this is really elite level. We don't have anything like this other than this pair, so it's definitely something that you've not seen before, and we're going to do those for under $30,000. Item number is 11284101. So that's important. You've got a huge value at $36.62. They're Sierra Santa Maria aquas. I know, that's a bit of a surprise because you don't expect aquas to have that color necessarily. And they're also 81 points in diamonds in the baguettes and 20 points in the rounds. So we've got another carat 01 in diamond weight and the gorgeous drop earring that is so fabulous. And we're going to do these right now for under $30,000. And I'm not sure how that's really possible when you got $36.62 of emerald cut Sierra Santa Maria aquas, and you've got a carat 01 in diamonds, and they're in solid gold with a lever back. A lot of work goes into a big earring like that. You've got moving parts and pieces and hinges and all that. So it really is tough to create. And yet, we're going to do that right now for better than $30,000. I promise you a value. I got to move some jewelry. Maybe this is the ticket. Maybe this is what you need. Sure hope so. And I also hope that orange diamond goes, or the yellow diamonds, or the pink, white, and yellow diamond band that is also here. Or maybe just we should show the DBTY for the rest of the night, because Margarita just said, if you have it, I'll shop it, so we'll bring it out for you. So coming up right now, it's going to be better than 29, better than 20, better than 19. Let's go all-time low, $16,999 on the Aquamarines. Well, it's my favorite Margarita, too. It's my favorite Diamonds by the Yard we do, because it's technically not a Diamonds by the Yard. Somebody said, what is a Diamonds by the Yard? Well, Diamonds by the Yard is a style that we don't just see here, but we see all throughout the jewelry world. And the concept is, you know, they kind of made the concept like, okay, imagine you have just barrels and rolls of chains, and then those chains have diamonds interspersed throughout, evenly throughout. So like every few sections, you've got a diamond. So it's kind of like that whole, we've always called it Diamonds by the Yard in the industry. Now we're going to show you our upgraded version. And I really mean that it is upgraded, because what I love about it is you don't have to ever see the back of the bezels. I think that is a little extra special, because that's what I want. If I pay for diamonds, I want to see those diamonds. If I'm wearing a necklace, I want everybody else to see the diamonds, because our diamonds are spectacular. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to go to the hand shot here, because Margarita was kind, or is it, I can't tell if it's Marguerite or Margarita, so I apologize if I'm saying it wrong. This writing, I cannot tell. But it is the request. And I hope this is the one you're looking for. It is the one that I advocate for all the time because it is the one that I think is the best for those of us that like to see our diamonds. And what I mean by that is every one of these diamonds is going to sit draped from the chain. I call it the DDBTY because it's the dangling diamonds by the yard. They don't just sit there amongst the chain. They're actually giving you a little bit more of that draped, almost like a pendant. Think like a diamond pendant would look. So if you had a diamond pendant on its own, we've all seen those before where you have a diamond piece that is just extended from a chain or in a bale of some kind. This is like that, except you have 9 of them that are going to go all the way from one side of the neckline to the other. I've got a white gold and a rose gold here to share with you, and it's going to be item number 1115147. It is a full carat in diamonds, and among 9 stones, that means they're bigger than 10 points apiece. So that's awfully nice to see. We've got 1115147. Here's what the rose gold looks like, and I do love them draped, and we make that very easy to do that. And I know that sounds excessive, but then you see it and you go, oh no, I do like it draped. Look at that. That's the rose gold draped with it. This actually layers really, really well. So if you want to layer it, maybe you already have one. I know some of you do because I've sold thousands of these. Thousands, literally thousands of them. Thousands, okay? So I know some of you are already wearing it. Some of you already own it. Here's the beauty of this. If you want to layer it, there's 16, 17, and 18 inches adjustable all built in. So you can go ahead and wear it layered if you want to. Certainly one is just beautiful. Look at this from a distance away. And again, this is the rose gold, but you can see how when it's at 16, 17, or 18, it's going to be right from here to here. So basically, and oh no, that's what I did not want to do. Take a look how they're going to drape against the neckline, and they're all going to sit facing forward because all you want to do is shake it out, and then they drape perfectly. Pay attention to how you put it on. There's a front and a back. That would be the back, and this is the front. So make sure your open part of the bezel is sitting face forward like I have here on the stand, and you're going to get a choice of white, yellow, or rose. I just don't have the yellow gold to show you, but here's what we can do on a big old value. Making this stunning style with the lobster claw, and thank you very much to our requester who said bring it on out if you've got it. It is all that. It's a perfect gift idea. It's all the adjustability. You wear it at any length you need at all, and we're going to take it down from $29.99, which is where it should be today, and bringing it way lower than that. Come on in. Welcome into Friday night. What's left? We got 32 minutes to really shine here, and you will be every single day with this one. Shining, literally sparkling and shining every day. And we're going to do this right now for less than even $19.99. Busy already, no surprise there. It is one of our icons, classics, and favorites. You cannot get another value like this anywhere. And yes, we still did VS diamonds for you. We didn't lower the quality or the grading of the diamond because it's a necklace and who's going to get that close. We just don't believe in that. We don't believe in ever cutting corners on our quality. We are a quality story first, and then we figure out a way to go backwards on the money to make sure you get the value. Because that's what y'all are here for. You could be watching any show right now. You could be out at a store. My goodness, if you're on the West Coast, you can still be shopping out in a store, brick and mortar. You're not going to find this at this price tag. It'd be add a zero, move the comma. $19,000, $20,000. It would not be far-fetched to see something like this at 30 grand. I know because I've seen them. And that's before gold. We know what gold's doing. We know there are jewelry stores that are having to adjust on the fly day by day. They're adjusting their pricing daily to try and keep up with what gold and diamonds are doing. And yet this is not going to be $19.99. It's going to be $11.11. And that's because when you know you got that discount, so you got $9.99 at checkout, which is a huge value to get a hold of. And that's going to be $999 for our first couple of callers. Now, it's also one that has been up in this event, and we can't bring ourselves to melt them down, but they are very few in what we have left. So you take advantage of it now. Get it for $9.99 instead of $11.11. That's why I had to bring it down in price. And who's getting one over there? Joanne's got the first one. Victor, you've got the second one, right? Fantastic to hear. And is it our requester? Oh, no, it's not. All right. Well, Kathy's got the first one. Victor, who's shopping one over there?
Marguerite.
Oh, that's our requester. So it is Marguerite, not Margarita. Yes? I couldn't read the last letter. What do you guys think? Here's the little post-it. What is it? Yeah, I wasn't sure. E or A, I don't know. Wasn't sure. Now I guess it does look more like an E. I don't know, magnified, it helps. Anyway, so that's well done. What color did she get? Oh, really? She's not going to take it. Oh, okay, but that's the one she was looking for? Because we have like 18,000 DBTY styles. This is the one I like. They just drape nicely. They always face forward. They look, you know, it doesn't do the whole like flip-flop, turn. Like I'm always messing with the regular one just because it's always tends to be like turning, and then it bugs me that some of the diamonds aren't facing forward. This one, they always sit forward. And I think that's what makes it, and I love the little extra drape they give. Well, Marguerite, if you want one, we're getting very, very busy on the phone lines. I just have to warn you, we don't have many to go around. I've got literally 2 left in yellow, I have 1 left in white, and I have 1 left in rose. So we have a total of 4 to go around for the nation. That is not many on one of our best sellers of all time. Granted, I know most of you already have it, own it, love it, wear it. But if you don't, or you need another, or you need it for the best friend who keeps, you know, ogling yours, and you just, every time you go out to lunch, you want to take it off and give it to her, but you don't want to be without yours, well, this is what you do. You get it for her for the birthday, the graduation, the holiday, the retirement, the whatever it is, just because you love your people, right? This is how you spoil someone, and this is what, I tell you, we've had people that literally, you know, like don't know the first thing about jewelry, and they get this. This is how a lot of people start. They say, it's my first piece of fine jewelry. It's my first foray into TVON world. It's my very first diamond necklace. And that's what it is. This is not a trinket or a chain. This is a full-on necklace. And there's so many of us that love the collars. We love the full-on like all diamond, but those are very dressy. I own a collar. I don't wear it every day. Some of my friends do. They're kind of adapting to this whole idea of diamonds on the daily, but I still can't quite bring myself. My lifestyle outside of work is fairly casual, and so, you know, I'm at work a lot. I'm mostly working, so I don't, and especially when you're working where I work, I don't, you know, always put on, like, I'm not always dripping in diamonds. It's just not always safe. I'm hanging out in places that you don't always sometimes, like, you know, downtown. You're not going out showing off, right? We know what happens to people who do that. I don't know if it's happening in your city, it's happening in ours, where it's not always best to flaunt your jewelry when you're out in public these days. But again, when you're going to special occasions and you're going to wear things, I don't think the big diamond collar with 25 carats in diamonds is every day. This style, on the other hand, never looks like too much. It doesn't look like, ooh, did she just keep her necklace on from that black tie event last night? No, it just looks like perfectly polished is how I think of this necklace as that perfect station style. Every inch or so you have another big diamond. It's bezel set so it looks bigger. They're already over 10 points, but they look bigger than that thanks to those bezels. And we are really busy on the phone lines, and I gotta believe we're getting close to sellout, and then we don't get to bring it again. Not during the sale. When we do have it later, I would imagine this is gonna be remade for the holiday season. We would be silly not to, but I'd be surprised if even $29.99 is an accessible price at that point. So it's one to get. Let's get to the zircon pendant. It's new, it's fabulous, it's rare, it's fun. Back to the up close we'll go. Here is the blue zircon for you that we have next, and it is probably not going to sit on its own. And that's going to make it a challenge. Yeah, it's like a diamond shape, otherwise what we call the rhombus cut in this pendant. I can always save it if you'd like, or we can just show it right now, give you a great value, 112-9014. And it is a blue zircon that gives you the most turquoise. Sometimes these stones can be very blue, like deep, deep navies, and sometimes they can have a little more turquoisey aqua tone. This one definitely the latter. It's got a turquoisey blue color. It's a 70-point stone. It's item number 112-9014, and it is looking good. 70 points, 8 points in diamonds set below it, around it, beneath it, however you want to look at it. It is elevated just a bit over this kind of rhombus shape that you have all around, and it looks good, doesn't it? It's a bright blue, turquoisey, gosh, that emerald cut again. We've seen some good emerald cuts tonight. Definitely have. We've seen great emerald cut stones, whether it was the Tanzanite. We've had good fancy cuts. We had the trillion cut yellow diamond drop earrings that were so outrageously pretty. Now we've got the emerald cut in the zircon pendant, 70 points, 8 points in diamonds. Here's a look at it from a distance on the hand. That is what it's all about. Isn't that pretty? How many of those DBTYs did we, oh gosh, I don't think we have many left at this point. So you definitely want to dial in if you'd like to get in on those dangling diamonds by the yard. I hope you will. But look at that, 70 points in that stone. Great weight here. I'm going to show you the length that it's going to give you, and then we'll show it on the neckline as well. It's good for every day too. It doesn't feel like too overdone as well. It reminds me a little bit of our North Star design. It's 7/8 of an inch top to bottom. We'll show it on the neckline here for you as well. And there we go. That's pretty. So you can see how bright a blue, even up against another bright color, how bright a blue that is, how the emerald cut faceting just completely flashes on through. And we're going to show it up close. It is also going to be in a choice of gold. You don't have to leave it in the white. We can go yellow gold or rose gold if you'd rather. So you're really choosing your selection here, but I want to try something. This is like a gimme. Last night it was the diamond band. What did we do? We experimented. We said, let's see if we got the audience to handle a big blowout, like something that's so obviously underpriced. I'm going to do that now. We're going to make this pendant better than $12.99, because I know what that does. Puts it down to $11.69. The thing is really tricky to hold here upright to you. Every time I put it down, it wants to turn. So here's what I got for you. Better than even $9.99. Let's try it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to see who's out there. End of our night is here. We have 23.5 minutes. Let's do it. I don't know. I'm going to try something. We're going to see who's out there. Yellow gold, white gold, rose gold. So you're going to choose. You don't need to size it. You never need to size it. We size it. We size everything for you. But in this case, it's a pendant. So you just got to figure out a great chain to put it with. Match your chain to your gold color choice in pendant. Let's make it even better than $9.99, $8.88. I'm already busy on the phone lines. I think you know I'm ready to go on a little mini finale rampage. A big Friday finale. We see you back in the morning. We got more jewelry, even diamond studs that are yellow diamonds. I have got yellow diamond stud earrings bezel set tomorrow, and they're cheap, 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 cheap. Okay? I'm going to figure out, I'm going to be here all night trying to work on this management here to see if we can bring that price down. That's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'll make this one. I've got a couple of people already interested at $8.88. Don't shop it yet. How about $7.99? Don't shop it yet. $6.99. I told you, Friday finale. It's our freebie Fridays, and now it's the finale. I got to move some jewelry. So here's what we do. Instead of even $6.99, that is a beautiful, bright, turquoisey blue. Let me also remind you, that stone is extinct. There is no hope of getting any more blue zircon out of this world. That's it. We've got only, wait. Is it already gone? It should be. That's $6.29 at checkout. Let's go even lower. They're not even waiting. They just hung up. They're not even waiting to see how low I go. How about $599? Let's go even lower. It is time now to dial. Let's see if I can get a better grip. There we go. Do not, yeah. It's a beauty. I'd love to. Linda, let me put that ring on my hand as soon as I can go leave this spot and go get it, okay? Give me a second here. We're going to go even lower. Even lower than $5.99. Blowout time is here. What do you want from earlier in the show? Because Linda just took something. I'm going to make this $499. $50 off. $449 is your price at checkout, and we'll see who's got it. And then I guess we'll bring a golden pearl, and then I got to go find that Tanzanite. Yes. Keep on keeping on. That's all we do. Keep on keeping on. Find a way. I have found a way, and I've lost the will to sell. And so now we're just doing under cost, somebody take it pricing. When you can't sell, you give away. It's one thing you learn. If you can't sell it, just give it away. Give it away, make it obvious. You don't need me here to know that that's a deal at $4.99. You know that. And the fact it's an extra $50 off, $4.49, even better. Thank you so much. Give me just a second here. I'm going to have to figure out something else to put up here on this wheel for you so I can leave and go across the room and go get that piece from earlier. I got an idea. How about a Tanzanite pendant fancy cut? We've seen the earrings. Let's go ahead and show you the fancy cut in the pendant here. Take a look at this. It's like a Superman cut, up top and below. You got the bail and the stone. Okay, Linda, here it is. This is going to be 1128,429. Linda was asking about this one on the hand. That is the 9-carat 31. Oh my goodness, here we go. So it's last call. We've got 20 minutes left. So you know this is when everyone starts making those decisions. What would they like to have before the show is over? Gosh, that's stunning, isn't it? It just boom, 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 flash, flash, flash. It just feels like it should come with sound effects, like a soundtrack. It's so amazing, enormously pretty. And that is here for, what do we do? I got it down to $49.99. $500 instantaneous extra discount. Wow, is that special? $44.99 is what that becomes. And it's got the huge baguettes. I put all the diamond weight together, but it's 67 points on the 4 baguettes, another 31 points in the round brilliants that go down the side. Doesn't sit too high up off the hand. Keep in mind, it's a couple sizes too big for me. So again, it's kind of sit a little higher than it would if it was properly sized for what I wear. But look what that does. It's just mesmerizing, stunning neons, red beyond. That's $44.99. Stunning at checkout. So you got a big old value there. And white gold, how it stays. The only thing we need to know is, it's like I turned it off and turned it on. Look at that. Off, on. And either way, it's spectacular because you see that rich saturated color. What a piece. Whew. That's a good one. And back to the wheel we'll go to show you that fancy cut Tanzanite. And I'll zoom back so you can see the whole thing. And then we've got, item number on this one is 1128,409. If it's got 409 in the item number, it should be clean, and it is. Very well, Tanzanites always are. And look how we matched up. It almost looks like a diamond. Superman, but more really like a diamond. Diamond cut. Diamond shaped bail, diamond cut stone. It's 8409. It's a 993. Similar size to what we just saw flashed in that ring a few moments ago. Now you're getting a 9-carat 93 fancy cut with 6 points in diamonds. Okay, I'm working some magic here. I got the calculator out. I'm making sure we can get this one out the door. Yeah, new low, absolutely. 12,999. Here we go. I got to polish it up. I saw there was one little smudge on a facet there. So now we're going to show it. Oh, that might stay there just so you can see directly upright into that stone. That's nice. Let's just do this, $12,999, take it on down. I'll do the same price I just did on the ring because the carat weights are about the same. So let's go, $49.99 on the pendant. Yes, please, $49.99. Wowza, $44.99 at checkout. You got 2 big tansy deals, so you let me know if you want the ring, do you want the pin, maybe you get both. Really cool cut, and that cut would work really well with an emerald cut, I think. I think they look great together, don't you? It's a beautiful way to go. Just super, super quality. You see the red flashes coming through. I'll show you from a distance away if you have any questions, operators. Victor, will you let me know how many DBTYs we still have left? I'm curious on those, just so I can let everyone know if I need to recap those or not. I've got some smaller Tanzanite drop earrings. And what else? Do we need to see the Tanzanite earrings again, the studs? Because we still have the studs, white or yellow gold there. And the Toucan ring is here. That was a fun one from earlier. Was Linda good with that viewpoint there? Did she see that? Do we think she saw it on the hand and everything? Okay. So again, any other questions you have from all that you've seen tonight, please do holler at me so I can help you. We can show you whatever you need to see again, because I would not wait till the morning, because we'll be back in a few hours, but we are not going to see this jewelry remain here. And look at that from a distance on the hand. Wow. That is a beauty. Let me also give you a look here with the ruler. Grab that, show you the length here so you can see what this is going to be all about. Oh yeah, 1 inch. Top to bottom. We'll take it on over to the neckline, show you there as well. Yes, please. That is just, that's cool. The fact it looks like a gemstone kind of in the cut, right? Diamond shape, kind of the diamond shape upside down, and the the stone there. Look at that. So $44.99 at checkout for that fancy cut. Take a look at this. And then what are we going to do here? End of the show is approaching. No other requests at the moment. I think we're caught up. Oh, I do have the golden pearl, so let me show you that. We'll just give you a huge blowout on the golden pearl pendant because we have a beautiful array of golden pearls lately, but they've been mostly in rings and earrings. We had the drop earrings. Remember the threaders we had the other day, how popular those were? Got a great looking pendant here coming up, and this pendant is next. So let us know on the fancy cut Tanzanite, where else in the world are you going to find something like that? Here's our golden pearl. Check this out, 5140. That is, look how sweet that is. It's so saturated, because there's all different degrees of color in golden pearl, and this is definitely more of that rich 18 karat kind of look. Now, no, we don't coat it with gold, although that'd be expensive too. But actually, it's more expensive just on its own, given that the mollusk, this golden lipped oyster, is what actually made this possible. And that's so special as well. And yeah, you got a big value here, 12 millimeter on that golden pearl, 57 points, a lot of diamond weight for a pendant. We covered it all. We got your bases covered, we got your pearl covered, and look at that from the inside back. So you can see how well that's going to sit up against the neckline. Really just going to feel great on. There's no sharp edges, none of that. We take pride in how we make these pieces literally foundationally on up. It's, if you're going to work with quality like this, you've got to have every little aspect covered. Every single aspect should be perfect. Every little manufacturing detail should be at its finest level. That's what we do. I'm going to show you. I think we still have the blue zircon. Did we get word on that DBTY? Okay. So we also have that zircon. What about that? Zircon gone? Or do I need to recap the zircon? Zircon pendant 9014. Let me know if anybody took that. And then here we go with this one on the hand and on the neckline then. I'm going to show you first here, give you an idea of the size. Look at that, it's striking. You know how we talk about richness in gold, where 10 carats really brassy, we don't have it. 14 carats a little better, and then 18 carats really like rich, buttery color. That is more like, it is on par with an 18 karat gold, but it's in a natural organic pearl, which is a whole different level of rare. Here's what it looks like from a distance away. I tell you, if you like gold, if you're somebody who just loves gold, like I love gold. I love the color of gold. I love wearing gold. I like when a gemstone can look like gold, and that's what this does here. So you're seeing that beauty there. And of course, there's something so rare. I know there's a lot of exotic pearls out there. The white pearls, they're kind of basic. There's black pearls and pink pearls and lavender pearls and all of that. But you have this one, which is a whole other level. Super rare. And we're going to do this right now. I can't bring myself to do $29.99. Certainly where it should be. Let's go lower right now. Very first caller. There's one, and I know it's reflecting a bit. It's reflecting the diamonds, it's reflecting the tweezers, but that is a beautiful glossy nacre on that pearl. I don't find a flaw. I can't see a flaw. Do you see a flaw? I see reflection. I see the reflection of the diamonds. I see some greens and some pinks, some different purple colors coming through. We're going to make it better. How about $9.99 for the golden pearl pendant? And you can take another $100 off. We have 12 minutes left to go. Friday finale's here. Don't forget we have yellow diamond studs bezel set tomorrow. And they're going to be real affordable. Like, more affordable than you'd expect a half carat in yellow diamonds to be. And that's what we're going to do. It's one of our specials, just one. It's one of, I don't have many, so I've got several specials tomorrow. Just one I'm allowed to tell you about, which is our yellow diamond stud earrings that are bezel set. They're 50 points total weight. They're gorgeous. So we will have those tomorrow among many others. And if you have any requests, I got to tell you, we still have that orange diamond. It's still here. Still have that orange diamond that was requested. If you're thinking about anything, everybody has seen all this great jewelry. So this is the time when a lot of different pieces end up going. Gold and pearl should be the one next here, no doubt about it. It's lovely, and it does have that saturation, and we're showing you very up close, but again, perfectly round. No potato shaped pearls here. We've got the round. It's stunning. Look at that. I mean, everything about it is just big diamonds too. Okay, so we're verifying on that one. Okay. Sounds like this one may be gone. Thank you so much. And here we go. Blue zircon gone? Did that one go? And did anyone end up in the blue zircon? Will you let me know on the blue zircon? Okay. Okay. So now we're going to do a last call on these earrings because I think this is what's got to go. The diamond drop earrings. Let's get to it. Here are the diamond drops. One more time. Trillions. Let's get to it. Here we are. Last chance on the show. Here we go. That's the golden pearl. Thank you if you got it. I think you did. All right, so here are those gorgeous yellow diamond drop earrings that we had with the trillions and the white diamonds. And I know maybe this is what's tough. Tough to see those trillions at this level. So I'm going to try my best to hold one up so you can see what, yeah, just what the superstar looks like. That. I know we know what the diamond earring looks like. So let me just at least angle this correctly, so you can really see the brilliance this has. Let me do the same with the other one, because that's really important here, and it's 112-9085. So this is trillion yellows, white diamonds above it. Let me try to make sure you see the angle on this perfectly so you can see how stunning these are. It's just really, this would be easier if they were not set, because boy, we could tweeze these all day, but look at that. That is some impactful yellow diamond material that you have. A side-by-side, perfect match, white diamonds above it. Aren't they fabulous? Drop, not too much, 1 3/4 inches. So that's very important. And now we get to do something crazy again with this price tag. I'm a little astounded. They've been up since the first hour. Be very surprised if they stick around past that here tonight, especially with our last now 8.5 minutes to go. We see you in the morning. It's a big turnaround. We got a big special tomorrow. And wait till you see all the things we have planned. Not just our yellow diamond studs, but so much more on the way. Don't forget those Jadeite jades are still here. We had the jade pieces. I had a pendant and a ring. Outstanding jade. They will be still available if you want to see those again. But let's go ahead and blow this out. This earring is $24.99. So we have a last chance here, one last opportunity to get that drop earring with the yellow and the white diamonds together. And they look good, don't they? And they're in the yellow gold. We can actually change them. So if you would, if that's been a deal breaker, I don't even know if I mentioned that earlier. If that's a deal breaker at all and you'd rather have the white gold, please let me know. We can do that for you. No extra charge for that. We would love to make that happen. Then we've got a last look at the gorgeous tricolor. Triple color diamond band with the tricolor gold. That's also going to be here as well. So lots more to get to, but only about 7.5 minutes to go. So we definitely need requests if you have anything real quick at the end of the night. It's go time. And on this Friday night, what a day to be with us. It's now August. So we're getting into the dog days of summer here. And you know what that means? This sale is going to wrap up. So we want to be able to take that 10% off anything and everything that you want to shop for before it's too late to save the money. Some of these same pieces, you know the price tags, you know how good a value everything is here. So please take advantage of what you can while we're giving you an extra discount. It's just, why not? Who would not want to take advantage of that extra discount? Now for our finale of our finale. This is the band that we just have for last call. It's right here with pink, yellow, and white diamonds together. It is item number 1110764, old item number. Well, that means it's an older piece. We made it a long time ago, and now it gets to come on down. This is such a way to take a band that we all shop for. We all shop for white diamond bands, but usually it's a matter of, well, we get the white diamond band and we kind of have it for a few years, and then maybe we upgrade to bigger diamonds or maybe a better quality of diamonds. Well, isn't it good to know that when you shop here, there's no need to have to upgrade down the line. You're already getting the best quality of diamonds, but in this case, you're upgrading based on the color. You're getting your classic traditional white diamonds, but we've thrown in an extra band of pink and yellow, gave you that stacked look, but it's all one wearable, easy, comfortable, wearable design. It's meant to be worn every single day. That's how we finish it so beautifully. It works with, hey, anybody who wears different colors of gold and you need that one anchor piece to tie it all together, this does that as well, because you've got all three gold colors. So if you like to mix in your rose and your yellow and your white and every day is different and you're creating a different look, well, this band is the one you always have on because you have all three gold colors there represented in the one ring. Solid gold on the inside. Let me show you you how it's finished. And remember, this is our last call on the band. Should be $39.99. We're not making it again. It's not a matter of what the price would be. It'd be enormous in today's era of gold and diamonds. However, we don't have access to diamonds like this going forward. Pinks and yellows are going to be a thing of the past. It's something we've enjoyed bringing you for the last several years. Before the Argyle mine was mined out and done, that was a wonderful thing. But now they've essentially disappeared from the marketplace. And so not only do we not have the ability, we could never bring you the value like we do. So now tonight, you get it for better than $39.29 or $19.99. It's actually down to $12.99, which is $11.69 instead. Big old value, great looking ring, and that's the inside. So here's what it looks like again up front. It's just everybody is so these days into how the inside is made, because everyone's wondering, seeing the price tags on the air, where did we cut the corners? Where are you going to, where do we cheat the system? How do we make jewelry this affordable? And you're wondering, well, maybe it's not well done on the inside. And you see these details and you realize, no, it's just made the right way. And it's just all about you're shopping a different way. This is a different format of shopping. I know there's 1,000,001 places to shop for great jewelry, and there's a lot of places to shop for not so great jewelry. And really the key is when you have a manufacturer who's direct to you, there is no middleman. There are not 8, 9, 10, or 25 steps between you and your jewelry. It is an enormous amount of savings. With that said, jewelry is not easy for us to make anymore either. Gold is gold. We can't get around that. We try melting down a few pieces here and there to make new, but it's not easy. Gold is not affordable, and it's not for anybody. And diamonds are not affordable. And so to give you discounts like this says a lot about how we feel about you, our shoppers, our TVON family, and how we still give you these discounts in an era when it's impossible to do so. Getting a carat 05 in diamonds as well, and we have got a huge, huge blowout. So $12.99 turns into $11.69. Let me know if you'd like that. Also have that jade. Oh, that jade is stunning. If anybody would like to get their hands on the blue zircon ring, the Tanzanite studs, we had a Brazilian Paraiba crystal ring in quartz. We had one earlier. Had a fabulous Congolese orange tourmaline. So a couple of those pieces still here. Brazilian Paraibas in a brooch. I mean, there's just a lot of great jewelry, but I think maybe if we're going to end on a high note, it's going to be right here. This orange diamond, natural, fancy, and vivid. Orange diamond, GIA certified, item number is 112-1916. We've got one more request to bring you before we go. It's my new safety pin ring that I brought out this past weekend. Who is this, Victor? And did they see it earlier? Like last weekend when I debuted it?
Let me just verify how to pronounce it.
You got it. 1128957. This is something I debuted.
For Evelina.
Evelina, what a beautiful name. Evelina, you've got choices here. It's any combination of gold you want. I recommend just the way you see it, yellow and white. It's going to be 8957 with 80 points in diamonds. This is that designer safety pin ring. We finally, after many years of requests and many years of me begging, we finally made one of our own in that same gorgeous diamond and gold quality you crave. That would be $30-some thousand elsewhere. And we're making it really easy. We have 2 minutes left, so I'll make this quick. It's $18.88. But that's another $188.80 off, so you get it for $16.99. Yes, go ahead. The jade again. Okay, well, we've got 2 minutes left, so let me do that real quick. 2 jade pieces to go. Let me show them here. I'll show you the jade ring. Here's the jade. There's the jade ring, and here's the jade pendant. So we have the jade ring is $49.99. The pendant is only $19.99. Pendant up and coming here. So there is your jade collection. That's the jade that we have. The pendant's in platinum, so is the ring. They're a great set to get. You could get the 6-carat jade here, which is $59.27. It's $49.99 less your 10%. And there's the jade pendant, which is $19.99, really $17.99. So 2 great jade pieces to take advantage of. We rarely see. Jade of this quality is very tough to get. Jade is usually very milky and hazy and a lighter or dustier green color. This jade is cabochon cut as it always is, but it looks like emerald. It's got the color of emerald, and that's one, really telltale sign of having the best is when it has that bright, stark emerald green. So an elongated oval in the pendant or a true classic oval in the ring. The pendant is $19.99, the ring is $49.99, and 2 great pieces to get your hands on. And don't forget about the safety pin ring, which I will try in the hand here as well, so you can see how beautiful that is. It's 3 rings in one, but it's all soldered together with that safety pin embellishment up top that is looking as if it's actually securing your bands together. So this one's $18.88. Did that help out, Victor? Is that the one she was looking for?
Yeah, she's thinking
You got it. And then back to the jade we go. And thanks, everybody. We'll be back in 14 hours. So I hope to see you then. We start our show in the mornings on the weekend. Saturday and Sunday, we're early risers. We're here at 10 a.m., 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. So I look forward to seeing you then. It's 10 a.m. Pacific time. That is noon Central and 1 p.m. Eastern. So we will have an amazing Saturday for you as always. I hope to see you then. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. If there's any questions you do have about tonight, we're still here for a couple minutes on those phone lines. So feel free to give us a call now. And for that, I'll say I'm Lauren Blair. From all of us at TVON, we wish you a great rest of your Friday night. Join me in the morning, 14 hours. We'll see you at 10 a.m. tomorrow. See you then.